And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the New Orleans Saints select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, guys? Dirty Boot Sports, and we are back with episode number 110.
110.
Any special numbers with that, Bill?
That's NFL umpire Tab Slaughter.
Tab Slaughter.
He's number 110.
Don't know that one.
No.
Don't know that one.
If I saw him, I might. Like, I don't know the names, but yeah, if I see him.
Yeah, I couldn't even find a picture of him, but he is in the NFL referee roster. So
One day we'll get one of those that we'll know.
Yes.
It'll be a great moment.
Ed Hockey Lee rolls around.
Yes. What number is he? Like 370 or something?
Or,
probably?
Or his son.
Yeah.
It's probably whatever he benches. It's probably his number.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
I want to know what that is now. Looks like it starts with a 6.
Who?
Ed.
Sean Hockey Lee is number 83.
Oh, we already missed him.
So, yeah. What is Ed? What is his position?
Hold up. I think I found it. 85.
Ooh, okay.
So his son's 83 and he's 85?
Huh, yeah. Max Causey's 84.
Who's that? I don't know that one.
Max Causey? Played quarterback at Tech.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a ref?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I think this is his first year as a...
Huh.
I think he's from West Monroe.
Oh, okay. How old is he?
He's probably 40-ish.
I did not know that.
He was back around the Luke McCown.
Does he live in Ruston?
He might.
Is that the ref? I remember I was telling you there was a ref that lives in Ruston. That
It may be.
Okay.
I didn't realize he had made NFL till like last week. I saw an article about it.
Oh.
Can we get him on the pod? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll try.
I'll work on that.
Yeah. But yeah, this episode, we are back. We're going to be doing March Madness talk, obviously. Can't wait for that. We'll also talk some women's March Madness.
Hey.
I forgot about that.
Hey.
That's another thing to add to the agenda.
That's right.
LSU did it.
LSU did it, yeah. And got South Carolina right now. Look like they're going to probably take
Yeah, they're going to pull out.
Maryland.
They're not going to lose.
No. No. South Carolina, Iowa will be a good matchup, though.
Yeah.
That'd be
it
fun
will
to
be.
watch. I'll watch that.
Yeah. Caitlin Clark's incredible.
She's pretty fun to
I'm
watch.
a little disappointed. I mean, while I was pulling for LSU,
You want those
a little
twins.
disappointed that Miami won't be in the Final Four.
That's very true.
Yes.
I mean,
I was a little disappointed, Bill, that they don't play on the court together. They subbed out. They sub for each other. I guess they do the same role.
It's crazy to think like one's just like that much better than the other.
Yeah.
To like start and play like 25 minutes, the other one plays like 5.
Yeah.
Like you're twins.
I mean, and I didn't know if it wasn't for the number on their back, I couldn't tell you who was who.
Yeah.
They're identical.
That's crazy to think though that like identical twins are
Tell you what, Bill,
different in skills like that.
Louisville girls. That girl's not
yeah.
bad on the eyes either.
oh,
Yeah, I watched it. I watched some of it afterwards. Yeah.
I'm following the twins' mom on Instagram now, so I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna do the March Madness talk from the men's and the women's, and then we will be doing some baseball talk. That's gonna be
MLB.
Opening day is Thursday. Can't wait. Braves are actually one of the 2 games at noon. So, or wait, is it noon our time? Yeah, noon our time, 1 o'clock Eastern. So. I think Giants and Yankees are the other one too. Where Aaron Judge should have went and where Aaron Judge is. So, and then we'll be finishing off with some NBA talk. Last 2 weeks of the season, I believe it's literally 2 weeks from yesterday. So, it's a crazy, crazy finish going on. Some big storylines. MVP talk as well has changed.
Going to be some crazy play-in.
Yes.
Games.
The Pelicans are looking like they're going to be in the play-in. So.
Number 8 right now.
They were 7 until the Warriors lost to the Wolves, and then they dropped down to 8. So literally every game that happens in the West has some type of impact. It's crazy.
They're so bunched up close together.
Yeah, like you can drop from 4 to 11.
Oh yeah,
like
notice
5
that.
games. It's insane.
3 and 9 were like 3 games apart.
Yep,
you know?
it's crazy.
So over the next 2 weeks, that whole scenario could flip flop.
Yes, the Warriors last night or 2 days ago we were 5th at one point, and then it dropped to. I mean, we could drop if we drop like 2 or 3 games. We could drop all the way to like 11. Literally go from a home game to out of the playoffs, out of the play-in.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Is it 7, 8, 9, 10?
Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8 play each other, and then 9, 10 play each other, and then the winner of 9, 10 plays the loser of 7, 8. Warriors were in that 2 years ago. We were the 8, I believe. Lost the 7 and then lost the 9, 10 as well. So, but yeah, we'll get into that later. First off, though, let's do an ad read. Chance is here as well now.
4-day school week, Chance, by the way.
Oh, Chance's mic is muted. Chance is here now.
4-day school week, Chance.
There it is.
Except for August.
Except for August.
Yeah.
Only the month that you hate the most.
It's going to be good for football, though.
That's true.
That's going to make it easier for that. So,
let's do an ad read, though. Let's do This Little Piggy. It's a food trailer based in Jonesboro, Louisiana that brings the best barbecue around to the people. You can find This Little Piggy and owner Kyle Terrell set up at events and festivals all around Jackson Parish and surrounding areas. To keep track of when you can get your hands on some amazing brisket or pulled pork or, in Chance's eyes, ribs, follow This Little Piggy on Facebook. So shout out to Kyle. He will be setting up Tuesday when this pod is coming out, actually. Fred's parking lot in Jonesboro.
Be there.
I believe he said he's going to Winfield, too, Wednesday. If the weather permits.
April 5th, I think.
Oh, that's it.
April 5th.
Hey, wonder what kind of barbecue sauce he uses.
Oh, actually, when I went, he talked about Big Reed and how it was good.
Oh,
he did.
Hey. A little crossover ad there.
Yeah, off the record, too. He said it. I mean, it wasn't even like a peer pressured ad thing or nothing.
How's the air conditioner situation going? Did he fix it?
What's it feel like?
At least 83.
It's on test this evening. He has repaired 13 leaks, and he wants to make sure it passes a leak test.
13. Can we open a window?
13 leaks in one unit?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So he's doing something with like hydrogen tonight to make sure.
What do you like run the weed? Did y'all like run the weed eater all around the thing?
I don't know.
I haven't mowed it this year. Well, I did weed eat, but it's been broken since before I weed eated.
It's been broke about 2 months.
Holy
I sweat every
cow.
night. Yeah, he's doing like hydrogen in it for the night, and then tomorrow he's going to make sure it didn't like leak out, and then.
And then he'll put
Freon.
in it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of regret taking a shower before I came over here now.
Why? You hot?
I'm going to be in a sweat.
Well, I said that when Peyton said, Chance said he's going to take a shower and then come over. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
It's me every night. And while looking at ESPN, Pickleball Slam this Sunday at noon.
I could play pickleball.
I don't know what that's going to be.
Could go pro in pickleball?
Oh, yeah.
Why? We need to do that draft,
player. The best pickleball player is a 16-year-old girl in the whole world. 16-year-old girl.
Huh.
At least it was a few months ago when I watched it on TV. That's what they said. One of the best doubles players, mixed doubles.
We need to start planning out our 1 year episode. That might be a fun one to do.
Ty has to be here.
Yes. But yeah, let's get into this March Madness. So, since we last talked, we gave you a lot of predictions and a lot of wrong ones. I believe.
Yeah, we did.
Mostly wrong?
Yes.
Mostly.
Our Dirty Fives, I believe, Ty had straight up 0 picks make it out of the Sweet 16. And then me, Chance, and Peyton, we all had UConn, who ended up making it to the Final Four, so good for us. And then I had Gonzaga. They ended up losing to UConn. Peyton had Texas. They lost in a heartbreaker to Miami. But we all have UConn in the Final Four. The other 3 are very unexpected, but
the odds-on favorite being UConn.
Yeah, probably big time. Check that out for us if you can.
I can. I'm going. I want to say they're like plus 200.
Yeah, But
something low.
We saw Ty's favorite team, Princeton. They played a good first half with Creighton.
They put up a fight.
Yeah, some really good games. So March has been so fun this year. One of my favorite years in a while. It honestly has been. I think just because of the
gambling.
Well, the gambling obviously helps.
Minus 134.
Ooh.
Minus.
What's the other odds?
Miami and San Diego State are both plus 400.
Ooh.
And then Florida Atlantic is plus 600.
Plus 600 for a team in the freaking Final Four. That's crazy. No respect to the CUSA.
Wow. I may have to.
Yeah. Hey, last time we were here, I gave out a plus 600 bet that hit. I said,
hey, this time of the year, it's the hottest team, right?
Yeah.
Is anybody hotter?
They've been hot all year.
UConn.
Yeah, that's true.
UConn. Have you watched them play yet?
I watched a little bit of that last game.
Bill, they're freaking good.
Yeah, they killed Gonzaga, man.
They're good top to bottom. They can beat you multiple ways.
But Gonzaga is historically a disappointing team.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So you can't put a whole lot of
yeah.
But I'm not going to lie to you.
That.
I thought this year was going to be their year.
I kept saying that. It felt different. They beat UCLA.
Until they let you down.
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
Which I'm okay with that because I hate them.
Yeah, and UConn's just always fun to root for. They always are. Like, I don't know how anyone could hate UConn.
Women's team.
Yeah, maybe. Which, the women's team hasn't won the championship since 2015. That seems insane to me.
Yeah, but they went like 4 years without losing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they're ruined from that.
2015, they won the four before it. But
yeah,
that's just insane to me. 2015.
They're easy to hate.
Yeah.
Well, here's something for you about chicks. I looked up Caitlin Clark's stats.
Yeah, pretty good.
She's going to be the all-time leading scorer of NCAA women's basketball history.
When?
Next year.
If she comes back.
If she comes back, she'll break it.
How close is she?
Like less than 1,000 points. Oh. And she averages like right at 900 and something a year.
Wow.
Why would she not come back? She got a big lucrative WNBA contract waiting on her.
Yeah.
She probably has an NIL deal that pays more.
Bingo.
Honestly, yeah.
Got some corn money.
But she'll be like a guaranteed number one overall pick, so she could make a little bit more.
Would she be number one guaranteed?
Yeah.
I mean, I know people that had never heard of her until like yesterday.
Who are those people?
Basketball fans.
Well, they're dumb.
It's weird. Like, seriously, they'd never heard of her till yesterday.
No, she's a legend. I've known her for 3 years. Her freshman year was like her best year.
Yeah, yeah. Averaged 27 a game.
Oh, that's it?
As a freshman.
How many rebounds and assists?
6 and 7. Her sophomore year, she went 27, 8, and 8.
Yeah, and yesterday she not only dropped the first 30-point triple-double in women's history for the tournament, but also the 40.
Yeah.
No one had done it for 30. She added on 10 more points. Yeah, we're going to get into the women's tournament a little bit later, though.
Are we?
Hey.
Yeah.
And
Chance wasn't here for the agenda.
Talking about just March Madness all the way around, we said FAU, big showing for Conference USA.
Yeah.
Right? Have you checked the NIT bracket?
Heck yeah. Are they playing tonight?
No, tomorrow night.
Okay. Yeah, North Texas.
North Texas in one side and UAB in the other.
And the CBI, Charlotte won it. So the USA is going to have 4 in the Final Four for the 3 major tournaments.
Here you go.
And possibly all 3 winners.
Caitlin Clark is at 2,646. I don't know if that includes the tournament games or not. All-time leading scorer. Do you know who it is?
I don't think it does.
Shanika Holzclaw?
Probably Sabrina Ionescu, huh? No?
Kelsey Plum.
Oh yeah, Washington.
I remember her breaking it. Kelsey Plum had 3,527, so 900 points.
Where's Ionescu at? Is she up there? Or did she only play 3?
She's nowhere on here. I think she left after 3.
I think she might have.
Elena Deladon's on the list, however. She only played 3 because she was a volleyball player her freshman year. Didn't even play basketball to her sophomore year.
Cheryl Swoops on there?
I didn't see her. That was like the only other name I knew. Cheryl Miller is on here.
Oh,
shout out Reggie.
4 years.
Reggie says she's better than him.
Yeah, he said that she'd beat him all the time.
I mean,
Brittany Griner.
She came in.
Of course, yeah. Peyton walks into Brittany Griner.
The first game played in the TAC, Cheryl Miller came in and broke everybody's heart.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Where does she play at?
USC.
USC.
What are we talking about?
And that's
Caitlin Clark
putting balls in the net.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, they said Caitlyn Jenner.
But
she was a great
Bill
athlete
her
too.
chicks with balls.
Speaking of Bill, throw the ball. Denmark.
Oh, that's so easy.
No shot.
No shot. Denmark.
Oh,
You haven't done that one yet?
No, we haven't had Denmark
Where's
yet.
our list at? Isn't it? We didn't throw it away, did we?
It's under here.
Okay, nice.
Chance, you didn't hear that episode 110. We shout out to NFL umpire Tab Slaughter.
Yes.
He's number 110.
You know who Tab Slaughter is?
Never heard of such.
Me and Clay haven't either.
I know Ed Hockey. That's about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's number 85. We ever missed him.
And his son's 84, I think.
And
83.
No, 83.
83,
84 played quarterback at Tech.
Max Causey.
Yeah.
How did you get this list?
NFL.com.
It's Bill.
It's on the internet.
Right beside the
It's
Balfour
in my
Report.
it's in my O.J. is Innocent book.
Freak.
Research, Peyton.
Research. So, what's some of the y'all's, I guess, bigger storylines from the past weekend of men's?
Let me ask y'all this. If you're hiring a coach, college basketball coach right now,
All right.
would you take FDU's coach or FAU's coach?
FAU.
Surely, but he's not going to get a job, is he? Am I missing a
I think
person?
he's staying there.
There's
too late in the
too
season.
I don't think he would go anyway.
He's getting hindered. Oh, bull crap.
Well, it depends on how
Power
big.
Power 5
crap.
knocks. I mean, his next move's Power 5.
He's going
Absolutely.
American though next year, which is
Yeah.
almost Power 5.
but I
In
mean,
basketball, is it?
I mean, it's
Who do they have?
Houston, Memphis,
Houston and Memphis. Who else?
Tulane, Wichita State,
used to
Okay, that's not
be
bad.
Cincinnati, but
Cincinnati.
they're not the same program as they were.
There's some
That's-
more
that's not
teams.
bad, then.
Who else from the CUSA's going there?
North
Texas?
Southern Misses Sunbelt.
North Texas, huh?
yeah,
Aren't
It's
they
a
going?
lot.
Yeah,
It's
they're
a
good.
lot.
UAB.
yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
I mean, it's going to be a good conference.
Yeah.
He's still going to be a Power 5 coach one day.
But also, his entire team is coming back,
oh yeah, he's gonna
except
run
for the
it
guy
back.
that made the free throws the other night. So I don't think he was going to go unless a Texas or
He's an engineer. He don't care about coming back. He's going to
that's
his
true.
career.
That's true.
Thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, man, the FDU situation, I think just how low of a level of play he played all year probably comes into effect with that.
Well, it's
Where did he go?
Iona.
That's right.
But I mean,
That's not that big of a step up.
Which
if I'm being
he
honest.
was in the. Did y'all see he was in the running for the Iona job?
Yeah.
when Pitino
Yes.
got it.
yeah.
He was like one of the three,
I
and
thought
no
that
one
was
even
cool.
knew who he was at that point.
He's probably a really good interview.
Yeah,
I would
No
imagine.
doubt. No doubt.
Just listen to his post game conferences. I'm like, yeah,
I like Mayo.
he a good talker.
at FAU.
Oh,
Yes.
Sean McDermott to call Bill's defensive plays.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
AKA ride or die here.
So
Yeah.
he's not going to hire a DC.
Nope.
Wow.
He is his own DC. He said, "If I'm going out, I'm going out on my own."
There you go.
I think he realizes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the sign.
And it's also an audition for DC for his next job, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right.
That's a good point. They had a good signing today. They got Taylor Rapp.
Yeah, yeah.
That was good depth piece.
Up in the East bracket, though, we saw Bama go down to SDSU in a move that we kind of predicted. Chance shouted out.
Not shockingly.
Not as shocking as it should be for a number 1 overall seed.
I mean, Bama just didn't show up.
They didn't.
Which, like Peyton said before the tournament even started, he said they're going to live and die by the 3-ball, and they died.
Brandon Miller shot a lot of shots. Didn't
Well,
make a lot.
he didn't bring the weapons like he has.
He's not
previous.
good at shooting.
He didn't
He's
bring the fire.
generally good at assisting people shooting.
That's true.
You know,
And his assists weren't working.
he's good at setting up the scene.
Yeah. That was a rough game, rough tournament for him. Man didn't score against Corpus Christi. Yeah, they scored 90 still, but he didn't. Which he'll still go like number 2 overall.
They have a lot of guys I like too, man. Like
Javon Quinterly was
the
good.
Quinterly guy. He seemed like he was gonna be a tournament.
The big
piece.
man.
I knew he wasn't much of a shooter.
He's always scared to finish out the job.
Yeah, he don't like to shoot. He likes to pass.
Yeah. Then the Bediako guy, the big man, I thought he was really good. I thought he was really good.
But they just didn't show up.
And SDSU plays the same type of brand of basketball that was the reason why we thought Virginia could upset them. Mm-hmm. Like we had thoughts. I think Peyton, you had Virginia coming out of that.
I did.
So and picking Virginia to come out as opposed to now seeing SDSU come out, same thing.
Same team. Yeah, exact same team.
Except SDSU's really old. Yeah, but probably a little more physical.
yeah. They don't. Yeah, Virginia didn't have the 25-year-olds.
Yes.
But, a lot more physical.
With receding
definitely.
hairlines.
Yeah. Virginia plays like Ivy League type feel, while SDSU plays street ball.
Yes, they dirty it up.
Yes.
Hey, it's fun to watch though.
It is. Yeah.
So Maryland's in the Elite Eight, even after losing Angel Reese.
Yeah.
They lost another girl too. I saw a big transfer portal thread on
Angel
Twitter.
Reese overrated.
I wouldn't say that. She's only she's only breaking about every record there can be broken when it comes to double-doubles.
They didn't need her. They look to be doing okay to me. They're about to get thumped by South Carolina.
But she wasn't that good at Maryland.
So how did she turn good?
Steroids.
I don't think a coach can change how good a player is that much. I'm a coach.
I'm just telling you, she wasn't that good.
Basketball, I don't see a coach fixing.
She was
that easily.
She was a rebounder, but she wasn't really a scorer.
Gotcha.
Like she didn't play a lot of big minutes either. She the only reason she's there is because of the guard for LSU. She talked her into coming.
Which one?
Price. That kind of heavy set guard.
Doesn't look like a point guard at all.
I went down a rabbit hole today of LSU women's basketball. I couldn't remember the coach's name to save my life. Was Sylvia Fowles and Simone Augustus was there. Pokey Chapman.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I remember her now.
I've never heard that name in my life.
And they had a small guard too, dude. I can't remember her name.
Favorite.
She was so good. It was with Augustus and Fowles and all them too. I just couldn't remember her name for the life of me earlier today.
What was that guard's name?
She became a coach, I think, too. Like last name Washington or something. Like Tiger. Tamika. I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole. Y'all keep talking.
Go down the rabbit hole, please. That's gonna drive me nuts.
We also saw Creighton take care of Princeton, and then SDSU took down Creighton. Good game. Weird ending. You don't want to see refs take the game away from a team. Essentially,
You hadn't caught it all game.
No. It was a physical game both ways.
Neither team were in the bonus before the minute mark. Why all of a sudden called that?
Yeah, very similar. I saw someone tweet that like the refs must have liked the Super Bowl ending. Very similar to that, where is it a foul? Yeah, but you just don't call it in that situation, and you haven't really called it all night.
Tamika Johnson.
Yes.
No idea.
5'3".
And could ball.
Could hoop.
Clay. Could ball. 5'3". Clay. Could ball. You get bored tonight, just YouTube some of her highlights.
All right.
I'm telling you, good ball.
Average double-digit points. She almost averaged a double-double.
She could ball.
Huh. I've never heard of her.
Yes.
You were 4.
Yes, very true.
That's true.
Hey, I love that 04 Red Sox team.
That's true.
But yeah, that was I think it's the East bracket, right? Top left, whatever. I don't know the regions. I know the way they look on the bracket.
Yeah.
That was a good games though all around. Wish Princeton could have done a little bit more for Ty, but it was a close one. They ran out of magic.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I found this.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm looking at pictures of her. I remember like it's yesterday.
Oh, absolutely.
Playing.
I love those teams, man.
Golly, they were so good.
So good.
Like I watched them before the cult happening.
Simone Augustus, man, that was she best girls player I've ever watched.
She top 5 basketball player to come from LSU.
Yeah, absolutely.
Top 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
probably top 3.
I mean, she best girls ever come out of the state.
Mm-hmm. Where's she from? Central or Catholic?
Central.
She from Central?
Yeah.
She's from one of the BR schools.
Yeah. She was a straight
freaking legend.
Baller, man. Phenomenal.
Bottom left bracket, what'd we have? We had K-State, Michigan State.
K-State, Michigan State.
I didn't get to watch that game. I was at the movie. Apparently, it was awesome.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah, I kind of hate that I missed that.
Speaking of which, go see John Wick.
Yeah.
Amazing movie.
Yeah. And listen to our regulars podcast. Dropped
was it
yesterday.
like John Wick 7?
4.
What are we?
Four.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm sad I missed that game. It looked like it was going to be an awesome one, but it probably also would have pissed me off with Izzo continuing to have magic. And then Kansas State, Marquise Noel. He showed out on a incredible performance. Very Kimba-like.
I did not want to see him to lose.
I did not.
I just wanted him to keep winning.
It felt like it was going to be one of those named years.
Kimba.
Cardiac Kimba.
Shabazz.
It felt like it was going to be Marquise.
He had the New York story, too, with it.
Yeah, the Madison Square.
It made so much sense.
Gosh, man.
Like, it wasn't supposed to end the other day.
No, it wasn't.
And Keontae Johnson as well with that.
So mad when he didn't take the shot. Like, he passed it up. Just take the shot.
Because he made the right
He thought he was about
decision.
Yeah, he thought he was about to get fouled, too.
Golly, I wanted him. Even if he'd have missed it, I wanted him to end with the shooting.
And that makes me wish, like, so in women's basketball, it is confirmed. I figured it out. Timeouts do advance the ball. Why do they do it and not the men's?
I want to know that.
Why do they play quarters and not halves?
I mean, that's also dumb.
There's a lot
I
of
think the
retarded
half
stuff.
is so stupid.
Is that part of the reason why the timeouts are different though?
Probably, I would think.
And that's just so stupid.
Well, I mean, until just a few years ago, there was no backcourt in women's basketball.
Really?
Yeah, there was no backcourt. So I mean,
that's interesting.
There's been changes that have been,
But
it hasn't been equal.
The advancement of the ball is so big.
It's huge.
I mean, huge.
Yes,
like that could change.
That
so
would
much.
have. Kansas State
has still been in the game.
They called a timeout, I believe, on the free throw or something,
Creighton
so they
did
could
it as
draw
well.
up a play for the full court.
Yeah.
While you could have not called that timeout, gotten the rebound, or gotten the dead ball, and then called a timeout, went to half court, it makes 1.5 a lot more possible.
Oh, a lot more easier. Yeah.
And that's
we
also
knew the game was over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Even
because you're
though
not
they
having to
called
make
a
a
timeout.
baseball pass.
Yes.
Just to get it
Leitner.
in.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Speaking of pass, did y'all see the Creighton pass yesterday?
Yeah.
The dude threw it. Oh my God, I love the idea.
Yes.
He threw it basically equal.
It almost worked
with the bat with the hoop.
Yeah.
Like, it was insane.
They said he was high school quarterback too. You see that form?
Yeah.
He
Shuffled his
waved
feet.
the front shoulder and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe
Stepped inbounds, but it's okay.
the Leitner pass just lives too much in the history, so they don't want to change that rule. They want to make sure that's possible still. That's got to be what it is.
Man,
But
it would
it's
make
so important.
It would make it so better too. Like it would be fun to watch endings of games because you could see more buzzer beaters that way.
And if you think about
Speaking of buzzer beater, I didn't see a single one the whole tournament so far.
there wasn't an actual buzzer beater. There was a couple in the last 5-second shots.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the Furman shot, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was listening to the Kim Mulkey press conference today.
Yeah.
Y'all hear her talking about the balls and the overinflated.
Yeah.
She thinks a lot.
Mulkey talking balls.
Mulkey talking balls. Said the ball that she thinks they're overinflated. They're not checking the pressure because, and she said it's not just.
It's
affecting
the
one
boys
team. She
too.
said,
It's multiple
said,
games. Yeah.
said seeing those balls bounce off the iron like it is, just taking crazy bounces.
Well, and they'll shoot threes.
No soft bounces.
No,
at all.
exactly. They'll shoot a three and it'll bounce back almost to the 3-point line.
The men's game, I know they introduced an entirely new ball than they've played with all year.
And they said it is slick.
Yeah.
Like the whole first weekend, they complained about
So
it.
people have been playing 30, 35 games this year shooting with the ball, and it's totally different now.
Which every school uses a different ball anyway.
But
So
depending on who their sponsor is.
Yeah.
If it's
Which, like,
Layden or
Tech uses
Yeah.
them bright orange
Yes.
basketballs.
It's always weird. That's always weird to me. We can't have
We
official
can't-
ball for every
Yeah.
school.
And
Like,
I think they introduced this official ball for the tournament. Why not just make that the official ball of the NCAA?
might as well. I mean,
Like
we're gonna bring
this
it out
ball,
for the
this ball that
biggest-
we're using right now, use it
It would
everywhere.
take money out of the school's pockets. That's what it comes down to.
It's basketballs. How often do those get like hurt?
I'm talking about the sponsorship
or something.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Sponsorship
It's
of
sponsorship,
Tech
yeah.
is sponsored.
Adidas.
Tech uses Wilson balls.
Well, let Wilson sponsor 356 teams.
They don't have that kind of money.
It's Wilson.
It's
They
not
got
big
money.
enough, undoubtedly.
I wonder why Tech doesn't use the Adidas.
Yeah.
Does Adidas make a basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They make a soccer ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they use Adidas football for Tech.
They
don't
do. Yeah.
Oh, I don't
I would
know.
imagine. Yeah,
So it's interesting why they
I
don't
thought
use
Baden made all footballs now.
they do.
Yeah.
They do
For
for
high
high
school.
school.
They
Corner
do
for
market.
high school.
Because I mean, I know LSU uses Nike football.
Yeah.
They sure do. Purple
Yeah.
outline on the Nike
Got it.
check.
That's right.
But yeah, the timeout stuff just it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Because whenever I think about like NBA, like Brad Stevens was known for his out of timeout plays. Steve Kerr is really good at them. Eric
You got a lot of
Spolstra, guys like
coaches
that.
in college that would be
Chris
good at
Webber.
them, too, if they get a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris
give them the
Webber.
opportunity to actually draw up
draw
a
up
play.
a play.
That's literally
They don't get that opportunity.
No.
Like 2 times a game.
That's the thing. Like I know one time during this past year, Chance, you and Stacy were talking to me about like where does the impact of basketball coaches come into play? That's
There,
like
that's
the number
it.
one situation in my opinion is those out of timeout plays where it's crucial situations and they draw up these plays that work. You're taking that entirely out of the game in college.
Yeah.
It's so dumb to me, and that could probably hurt the advancement of
well-coached
those
teams.
It also hurts the future of those coaches' careers.
I mean,
they don't
I look
have that
at-
on film for the NBA.
I look at McDermott yesterday. That man, I guarantee, can draw up a sick out of bounds.
Oh,
play.
absolutely.
Yeah,
From the time mark
with all the
whatever.
shooters he has.
Yeah.
Dude, come on now. He could have drawn up something with some insane action. You know.
Yeah.
But
And the freaking crazy basketball minded FDU.
yeah,
Like I mean, he probably could have done something as well.
I think about like Coach K.
Yeah.
You know, people like that. Cal.
And
Cal,
I wonder-
Cal probably can. I ain't gonna lie.
I wonder if that's
He'll self.
I wonder if that's something that does go into effect of why we don't see that many
Make the jump.
make the jump to the NBA.
Yeah.
You've got Brad Stevens, Billy Donovan.
Well, and that goes back to why you don't see a lot of buzzer beaters, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who's the guy from Iowa State?
Billy Donovan
Hoiberg.
went.
Fred Hoiberg.
Fell on his.
he's at
face.
Nebraska now.
Yeah. Michigan's guy, Beeline.
Oh,
whatever.
Beeline.
He made it for 1 year to
Yeah.
Cleveland. Weirdest thing ever. But you don't really see it very often. While in NFL, you see it
Often.
not a lot, but it's happened to the big names.
Yeah.
The big names make the jump usually.
That's a worthy talking point right there, though. I've never thought about that.
Yeah, because I mean, you've had Saban make the jump, Pete Carroll,
But a lot of that also,
Chip Kelly.
is you got to be married to that grind.
Yeah,
Like people
It's
that
different.
that become established college coaches, like Kay and Roy Williams and all of them, and Calipari, they're married to that grind of being a dictator as well
and a recruiter.
and a recruiter. Like
Yeah.
they live off of first off their name and their recruiting ability, and basically saying it's my way or the highway.
Yeah. Got
So-
the logo on my chest. I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't get that.
This one
You
letter
don't get
on
that-
my chest is going to recruit you to
you
my
don't
school.
get that like power as much in the NBA.
Yeah. Oh, you get no power in the NBA, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not.
NBA head coach is one of the least powerful positions. Probably
See, I
in sports.
disagree.
Phil Jackson's the last one that actually I felt like had that aura about him where he felt bigger than
Thibodeau has tried.
Yeah, he tried,
but he's past his time.
Hey, they're doing good this year.
But yeah, but if he'd have came up in Phil Jackson days,
Yeah,
like that, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the kind of coach that you had back then. Now you have to be a player's coach, rightfully so. I mean, it's a player-driven league, obviously. But
I mean, Greg Popovich used to be.
Yeah, he's had to adapt,
and he's not.
Well, his team just sucks now too.
Well, I mean that too, but like
give him 5 years, he'll still be doing it, and
even with
he'll
Kawhi,
make him. Come
he's going to
back.
die on the sidelines.
Yeah.
I can promise you. He's not retiring anytime soon.
I mean, I think there's definitely a big impact that NBA coaches still have, but it's not as evident as like off the floor impact. because obviously whenever these people, Coach K, Roy Williams, are bringing in 18-year-olds, you're having to essentially father them.
You're being a dad.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Change their lives.
And a lot of them didn't have dads.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
and that's why you see a lot of older coaches still in college.
Yeah. And
older people.
The guys that make it to the NBA have already been through that experience. Like, they don't need that full coaching. Yeah. They know they're the best of the best still, so they don't need they don't need that aspect anymore.
That's right.
No.
Let's finish off the March talk though.
Champion prediction.
FAU made it out. That's crazy to see. Shout out to CUSA. Going for the trifecta.
Why do I know Kenny Brooks' name?
Is that a country artist?
No. Did he play ball back in the day?
I don't know. And then who else do we have?
That guy doesn't like a women's basketball coach.
Oh, McGuff, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Could you imagine him in a men's locker room?
Tell you what, that Miami coach last night, she just screams college basketball girls coach. She had that look about her.
What was the first dude's name? Scotty Miller?
Kenny Brooks.
Kenny Brooks.
Scotty Miller.
Scotty Miller. Houston lost to Miami.
Soundly.
Yeah. Very. While Alabama was getting beat, Houston was getting beat as well.
Yeah.
That was crazy to see. My brackets died simultaneously. Who else was up in that bracket? Texas, Xavier, domination.
Yeah.
And then Texas, Miami. I didn't even watch the second half. I was at church. So what happened?
The box out. Apparently.
I haven't even seen the play call yet.
So
basically just
white fella from Tech, and not from Texas.
Okay.
Just teach them how to.
Cunningham?
Yes.
That shot the ball way too much?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be him. He shot the floater at the end of the game.
Yeah.
He's like in the front of the restricted area.
Yes.
He's boxing out this dude.
Yes.
And this guy jumps so freaking high in the air.
Just jumps.
That it basically looks like he undercut him.
Clipped him.
But he was boxing him out before the play
taller?
happened. I have no idea.
Actually, they're probably about the same height.
I mean, the dude had his butt out and everything, boxing him out.
And the
guy jumps, they call a foul.
Yeah, the Texas guy's looking at the goal. He's not looking what he's behind. He's got his body on him.
He has his hands out and everything.
And he just jumps up and pushes his hand over the Texas player, and it knocks him down, and they call a foul on him. If that's a foul, I'm telling my players every time to jump if you get boxed out.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It was, a legit good box out.
What was the situation at that time?
Tied ball game.
How long?
Gave him 14 seconds left.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, gave him 2 free throws. Went up by 2.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was the game. I mean, it was just like, wow. Texas got the ball too.
Yeah.
Like on the so it was a terrible call.
And what did y'all think about the call on? I think it was in the Creighton,
the end of the
Diego State.
Why call that?
I mean, he just had his hand
basically
on the guy's side.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't like swatting the ball.
Heck of a flop job by that player, San Diego.
Like somebody said on Twitter, was it a foul? Yes. Do you want to see that foul get called in that situation of that game? No.
Well, you hadn't been calling that all night.
That's the only bad thing. If you read the book, you know it's a foul.
Yeah.
You can't touch the guy while he's shooting a shot.
But that stuff happens every play.
Happens every single play, but you call it then.
But, I mean, him touching him definitely wasn't affecting him, you know.
No,
I mean,
no.
And he flopped after the ball left his hands. It's not like he did it while he was still in the process of shooting. Yeah. Seth Greenberg was talking about it on Get Up this morning, and he made some good points. He's like, look, your job as a referee is to establish at the beginning of the game how you're going to call it, what you're going to call.
Yeah.
You don't
set the tone early.
Yeah, you don't call that. You haven't called anything all night, obviously. You weren't in the bonus with a minute left. Either team was in the bonus. So you're letting them play. Don't get ticky-tack on stuff like that.
We got us an absolute barn burner here. 15-10 in 3.5 minutes.
Hey, I just sent you the video of the box out.
Okay. But yeah, Texas lost to Miami in that one. Jim Larinaga is back.
Just a legend, man.
Final Four.
It's hard not to like him.
Guards everywhere for that team. They have like 7 that are good.
That Wong fella, that boy can hoop. You hear me?
Yes.
And then Miller, Nigel Pack.
They got 2 NBA guards on that team.
Yeah.
I think Wong might be a senior too.
He is.
That's the only bad
thing.
Like, where do these guys
bad,
come
isn't it,
from?
Clay?
That's interesting.
That's how you draw up a box out.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you teach.
You don't really see box outs that like involve him constantly moving backwards, though.
He was trying to find him to feel him.
He was trying to,
He couldn't feel the guy.
He couldn't feel him because the
he knew there was a guy behind him. He was trying to feel him.
He couldn't feel him, and then got on him.
Yeah, I think that's where that might be what confused the ref.
Well, the guy jumped.
Yeah.
So how's that not over the back?
That's true.
You know,
like it's the
either way you look at it, it's bad for Miami.
That's a worse call than the Creighton San Diego State game.
I agree. Because the other one was actually a foul.
Actually, a foul.
This was.
Yeah,
I think
Miami,
heat of the moment
Miami
it
goes in
bad.
the air, and it's like
all he does is go in the air, and then that boy doesn't know he jumped. He's just still doing what he was supposed to be doing.
He was trying to find his crotch to put his butt in front of.
Yeah,
and it looked like he clipped him in the air, basically.
Yeah,
it's a terrible call.
Yeah, that's
and that ended Texas season.
Tie ball game. Yeah, and ended right there. I was screaming at the TV. I was like, "How do you call that? Like, you can't call that right there." And
So
a buddy of mine
two of
me,
the 4 games this weekend.
Yeah, a buddy of mine texted me. He said, "Please explain to me what was wrong with that." And he's a coach. He's like, "I'm trying to figure out that too." I mean, it's everything.
It goes along with what Clay has complained about the entire tournament. The officiating sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
It sucks big time. And you want to know what I think the problem is? There's so many Division I teams that you have to have so many officials. Even though these are supposed to be the best of the best.
Yeah. But you can't have that many.
It's weighted out over 15 or 20 games this season, maybe. You know, not over 60 or 70 like NBA is. Like it's
bad. There's been bad.
It's not a true representation of good refereeing or good officiating.
And you watch one game, and it's completely different than the next game.
Yeah,
like
it's not. It's like they don't have a rules.
Was
meeting
it Texas Miami?
Or whatever.
Texas Miami second half had, I believe, both teams were in the bonus before the 10-minute mark.
Yeah,
while Creighton SDSU, neither team's in the bonus at the end of the game.
Like if you watch NBA games, you're going to see the same fouls in the same manner be called pretty much the entire game.
And in those two games, Miami Texas is the fast-paced, like offensive-driven game.
Yes.
Creighton SDSU is the physical, hard-nosed Big East Mountain West game.
And
you would think the fouls would be the opposite way.
Yes,
especially San Diego State.
Yes. Well, Texas Miami's just
they
out
play
here playing
clean
fast
ball,
break.
undoubtedly.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's very weird, man.
Also in that San Diego State Creighton game, did y'all see the brother battle that was going on?
That nobody knew about until the day of.
Yeah. Number 3, I believe, from SDSU, Siako, that looks really old.
Yes.
Him
Balding.
and number 24 for Creighton are brothers. Siako and Kaluma.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Both from Nigeria, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, let's finish it out in that bottom right bracket, which was Arkansas versus
Mike Trout and Tiger Woods are going to build a golf course.
Speaking of this,
It's just come across the bottom line.
I am all for whatever the heck they're going to be doing on Monday nights.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds
PGL.
so cool.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So cool. It's going to be like basically Top Golf type
Basically
stuff.
that kind of stuff, yeah.
At nighttime under the lights, dude.
Yes.
I am so excited for that to happen.
I am too. I think it's going to be really cool.
I will watch that.
Mm-hmm. Ricky Fowler just joined in.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah.
It's going to be absolutely awesome. It's going to be like skill-based competitions and stuff, too.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good way to help grow golf.
I think so, too. I like it a lot.
In short spurts like that, that'd be good for golf.
UConn killed Creighton, though. Not Creighton. UConn killed Arkansas.
Badly.
And then
and then they killed Gonzaga.
Yes, yes.
Gonzaga UCLA, though, great game as it always is. I believe people were saying like they've had 3 of the best basketball games in the past 15 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's always a classic when they're Timmy. That sucked going out that way.
Man.
Oh, boy can hoop, man.
He had two fouls at halftime, and then they give him a loose ball elbow foul.
Ticky.
And then the other one was like, was it a box out or a charge? It was something not. It wasn't like a reach in or something.
Yeah, third one was a charge, and I think the fourth one was a little
That's
reach
it,
in.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, man, you can't. That's cheap. I mean,
so yeah, he had.
And when he went to the bench, it was downhill from there.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad.
He had, in which they're probably going to lose the game anyway, but you don't want to see it that way.
No. I mean, I'm sitting there. Why the reason I'm watching this is because I want to watch him.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to see him on the bench.
And he's a legend. You don't want to see his career end like
No.
that. And he still has a year of eligibility. He hasn't announced what he's doing, but
I'll be interested to see what he does.
everyone in the Gonzaga organization had said that he wasn't coming back, which maybe now he changes his mind. What's he going to do? He ain't going pro.
He can't play in the NBA.
Well, he can go foreign.
He can go, or he can go play G League.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even as
Well,
good as what
makes
Adam
me
Morrison
think.
was.
It makes me think like remember Luka Garza from Iowa?
Yeah.
Big man. He's like bouncing back and forth with the Pistons.
I'll tell you who I heard the name I heard the other day, and I was like, good for him, Georges Niang.
Oh yeah, he's balling out. He
Yeah.
can shoot.
Yeah, but so can Timmy. It's the same game.
No,
It's the same.
Niang's
game.
a 6'7" wing.
What's Timmy?
6'9" power forward.
He's a big man.
But he's a stretch forward though.
No, but not that kind of stretch.
I can
Like,
see.
I was-
Niang's a Bogdanovich type player. He's a
I
forward
heard his
shooter.
name like a month or two ago, and I
Yeah,
was like,
for the
good
Sixers.
for that guy.
I could see Timmy making a bench somewhere though.
Maybe.
I mean,
if Frank the Tank can play,
that's
he's
crap.
still out there.
Kaminsky sucks.
I mean, Tyler Hansborough made the roster.
Hey,
for a
hey,
while.
Cody
hey.
Zeller.
Hey.
That's who he reminds
Tyler
me of.
Zeller, whoever.
I mean,
Plumlees.
with a better shot. Yeah,
The Plumlees are still out there.
Mason's good. The other one sucked.
But I mean, like, I could see Timmy making a roster. He's going to play hard.
Yeah,
He
Hansborough
shoots-
played 6 or 7
He
years.
shoots good enough, and his shot will get better. I mean,
Both
he's-
the Zellers played 5 or 6 years.
yeah, like I
I
could
think
see
Cody's
him
still out there.
bouncing around. I mean, I don't know.
It's just, the age doesn't help him either.
That doesn't.
Oh my God, no, he's my age.
That doesn't help, and he looks older.
Yes, yeah. The mustache makes it even worse.
His knees are starting to hurt.
Yes, yeah,
He looks like Brady Manick.
yeah.
Where did he go?
Well, do
Nowhere.
y'all
He
think,
was 33.
Y'all think Noel's got a shot?
Nope, 5'8". That's all you got.
I think he said he's 5'6" with shoes. That's what he said. Or 5'7", one of them.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'll take him on the 15th spot on my roster if I was an NBA coach.
He'll
got
get
heart.
he'll get some G
He's gonna
League.
give it
run.
all you got.
He'll get some G League run.
Yeah, I mean,
and the G League's becoming
it's becoming
more and more
legitimate.
relevant.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Like there's no shame in going to the G League
No.
like it used to be.
No, it works.
It
for
used to be
people.
NBA or go overseas.
Well, then they're paying them a little more now
Yes,
too.
for sure.
I mean, then they used to go overseas because
And
the
that
pay was better.
the two-way contract has
Yes.
been big
Yeah.
for
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big.
Which I don't know. I mean, like Tremont Waters, who I've always been a big fan of, he couldn't make it, but he's got a little more size than Tremont does.
He's still hanging around with the Celtics, right?
He bounces back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes there. Then he was playing overseas some back in the summer, so I don't know, but he hangs around. But he's not he's thicker than Tremont. So
Yes.
that's why I feel like he can have a better of a chance at
Yeah.
least. But yeah,
Quick predictions, I guess. Who we going with? Championship?
Gonzaga, not Gonzaga. Crap. UConn.
Never Gonzaga. Yeah, I mean, I think UConn just feels like the safe pick.
hard not to. Betting wise, I'm going to go probably with either FAU or San Diego State.
Chance gave out the odds
because
What
the
was it,
odds are
Chance?
good over there.
Minus like
Plus-
180 for
Minus
UConn.
148 for UConn.
Yeah, but it's
plus 400 for Miami and San Diego State, and then plus 600 for FAU.
That's crazy.
That's the one I
to
might
win 2
say.
games.
They're the best shooting team in the thing left.
Well-
Don't let them get high.
Well, I mean,
That SDSU game, they're going to have a rock fight.
like,
Both teams will play physical.
yeah, I mean, it's hard not to put money on both of them because who knows in a one-game scenario.
Oh, yeah.
UConn is the best team. I mean,
Yes.
and they should win.
Yeah, but so was Alabama.
So was Alabama.
Kansas.
Yeah, I mean, so
Houston.
Exactly.
UCLA. Like everybody, the better teams haven't done it.
no. So I don't know.
I'm going FAU.
Do it.
I just have to.
It's crazy. They're in the Final Four.
I have to.
650.
They're like 31-3 on the year. I mean,
I
they're a
mean,
good team.
CUSA.
Yes,
CUSA.
yes. And we're going for UAB in North Texas tomorrow night.
For what?
Yeah.
For
Oh, yeah.
4 more months, I guess.
yeah, yeah. Then Tech's running it.
yeah.
Tech and
They got a roster.
yeah.
3 or 4. Not a
What's
full roster.
Not a full roster.
Not a full starting lineup.
4.
Tech and UTEP are going to be running
Quattro.
it for the next decade. And Jacksonville State.
Oh, I forgot about Jackson.
Yeah.
State. Yeah.
Do they play basketball?
Yeah. They were in the tournament a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
I know Jacksonville, I think, made the tournament one time, too.
That's the green one.
Yeah, yeah.
Jacksonville State's home of the Ryan Perlew Gamecocks.
Yep.
Rich Rod. Rich Rodriguez.
All right, so that's it for men's.
Could have been so good.
Any women's talk, Peyton? What about LSU? What you think?
It was absolutely hard to watch last night. It was terrible. It was
I
bad
didn't watch the
basketball.
second.
Oh, you! I wish I wouldn't have. Kilmulkey said, and I quote after the third quarter, they asked her what our thoughts were so far on the game. She stopped. She looked at the scoreboard. She goes, "Do you see the score?" She said, "If I were
What
y'all,
was the score?
If I were y'all sitting on the couch watching TV,
We're up like 10."
She said, "I would turn it off. This is terrible. This is terrible offense." And so she walks away, and the ESPN announcers are like, "Now y'all leave it on the TV. Now this fourth quarter could be exciting."
Wasn't it like 40-something to 30-something the final?
52-42 was the final.
We're about to get this at halftime.
Yeah, it was absolutely bad basketball.
They play like that against South Carolina.
Well, they won't play.
Dawn's gonna.
They're playing the winner of this.
They play the winner of this.
But I mean, if they make it to the championship game, play Dawn.
Oh yeah.
Caitlin Clark versus South
Dawn's
Carolina is
wear
going to be
a
awesome,
freaking
though.
Phillies jersey and thump them.
Yeah, I mean this is her. This will be her worst roster she's got. I mean, to make it Final Four with this roster.
Oh
is
yeah,
impressive.
Caitlin Clark plays South. I'll watch that.
That's going to be awesome.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I might watch.
Oh,
that.
I'm gonna watch that.
I'm ashamed to say it, but I might watch.
I'm gonna watch that. I watched her last night.
She's must-see TV.
Yeah, it's fun to
She
watch.
is.
Fun to watch. Now I was gonna get probably hurt on the boards because they had no size in South
Yeah,
Carolina.
but she can get
Got lots of
40.
size.
She'll get
But
the-
if
she'll get her own
I
rebounds.
hope
She'll put up her 40.
I just hope she just jacks it up. Like
she will.
I don't care. I won't be mad at it. Yeah.
So, what'd you think of Mulkey's outfit the other night, the flamingo?
It was a bold choice. Very bold. Very
As Ty said, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Very Ric Flairish.
Very Ric Flairish. She went back to her.
People loved it though.
She went back
They
to her
loved
normal.
it.
People love anything she
People
does.
loved it.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: Dawn Staley wears it. People mock her around here.
Don Staley's had some pretty bad outfits over the years though too.
Not as bad as the flamingo.
Not
There's
as bad,
no way.
But she did wear just a normal hoodie one time.
She wore a hoodie today. It was Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't really
But
care.
she's had some. It don't bother me. I mean, it's. I kind of like the women's coaches still dress up like.
I'm not big into fashion.
Like I mean, but that was a bold. But she went back to her.
Oklahoma State's coach dresses up.
She could dress up however she wants to dress up.
Bill turned his head.
Preferably with heels. I mean, I'm good with that too. I mean, she wears those well on the sidelines. I can just tell you that.
Struts her stuff.
She struts her stuff.
So,
But no,
what are the odds that Mulkey wears a tech blue?
Ooh, go back to her roots.
Oh.
Hey, she did that
At
when she
Baylor.
was at Baylor.
She did.
First championship, she wore tech blue.
Huh.
She
Really?
yeah. She'll win.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
They would
she did.
freaking disown her at LSU if she did that.
She's not win the. She'll win the Natty next year, but just to make Final Four was impressive. I mean, that's a good run.
It's
year two.
It's always good to see that.
I mean, they won 8 games the year she got there. Like so, to go from 2 years winning 8 games to being in the Final Four, like that's a complete turnaround. 9 new players on the roster this year. I mean, she's building it, and she's got the number 1
Losing
class.
anything significant?
Yeah.
That
Alexis,
Angel Morris girl.
Oh,
or
the
whatever.
Morris
Alexis
girl?
Morris, yeah. She. Other than that,
But hey,
everybody's back.
guess what? They're bringing in Michaela Williams.
Yeah. I think she'll do all right. So, yeah.
Should be fine.
Yeah.
She'll be
She's
probably
fine.
better than the 5th year senior.
Yeah.
That was recruited by the old guy or the old chick, whoever it was.
Yeah, the one that's so awkward. You watch the game and they go to the.
I read she's like the
booth.
president of South Carolina, not of Stanford now.
Who?
The chick that was hired before her.
For Kilmonkey?
Yeah.
No, she's on the ESPN talking
That's
about
not all right. Well, the person before her then.
Oh.
There's somebody I saw. I'm telling you, I went down a rabbit hole today.
You did
dude.
go down a rabbit
I
hole.
was down a coaching history
No,
because I couldn't think of Pokey Chapman's name.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
was bothering me.
Yeah, no, the girl that got killed replaced, she's sitting on ESPN talking about LSU now. Like, it's awkward, like, really awkward feeling. But according to Don Staley, she shouldn't have never been fired. She just didn't have the fan support.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, didn't win a conference game.
I didn't know what LSU basketball was before Mulkey. So
because you weren't in the Sylvia Fowles, someone like me and Chip
Yeah.
talking
Like,
about.
dude, oh my God.
I mean, it was every year. That's all you talked about. Like,
Yeah,
that
Nikki
was-
Fargas. This chick,
Okay, so
she's the president of the Las Vegas Aces. That's what
Oh,
she is.
wow.
I knew it was a red team.
So
You said Stanford.
She was.
It was red. I knew it was red.
She was 2 coaches ago.
No, she was 1. 2011 to 2021.
Oh, so she's doing both jobs.
Oh, wow. So LSU had a 1-year coach?
Huh? No, 2011 to 2021, and then Mulkey took over in 2021. This is Mulkey's 2nd year.
Oh, I thought they said. I thought Peyton said there was someone after her.
He thought that, but there wasn't.
Okay, she's doing 2 jobs then.
So that girl shouldn't have been fired in
No.
Staley's eyes.
Staley's eyes. And I'll let
And
you
she had
guess-
been there 10 years.
I'll let you guess why.
Yeah. She'd been there 10 years.
148 and 106.
Huh.
The lowest win percentage besides Barbara Swanner.
They were giving free
Who got
tickets
fired
away
after 3 years.
and nobody was still coming.
Sounds
like
like
that's
tech
how
softball.
bad it was. That's how bad it was. She wouldn't recruit.
Yeah.
And she admitted it. She said, "I don't like recruiting." She wouldn't recruit.
I don't like recruiting.
Yeah.
You're in a completely wrong sport.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. That's exactly what she. I mean, she wouldn't go do it, and she wouldn't go like get fans try to come to the stadium. Like, no. But
Yeah, there she is. She's doing both.
yeah, yeah. Well, she was there. She was on last night because
She looks completely different than her picture on Wikipedia.
yeah,
Don't even look like the same person.
yeah. And when she talks about basketball, it's not real knowledgeable either. It's like
Might be why she's in the
might
front
be why
office
she's
now.
in the yeah,
President. She's over the money.
There's the blue.
yeah.
Shout out, Brittany Griner.
There you go.
Mulkey and her boy.
Son Kramer on the ladder with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he flew in this weekend.
And see, that chick was the head coach at UCLA.
She's still
before
in.
that.
She's still
She
playing.
coached underneath Summit twice.
The Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zach Watson made it on MLB The Show.
Good for the
Did
country
he really?
boy.
65 overall, deep potential.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah,
He'll never make it above AA.
I
Kramer.
was going to say, he actually make it on the field?
He made it on the video game.
Hey, hot take, bold prediction right here. This will be his final year of professional baseball.
Hey, he made it on the game though.
Yeah.
Hate to be negative, Nancy.
I can tell you one guy that
He ain't
make
good.
it. Dylan Cruz.
They call him Downtown D.
That's a guaranteed number 1 overall pick.
Oh, you
How many homers did he hit the other night?
Guaranteed number 1 overall pick. If Pittsburgh does it, there's a reason why they're Pittsburgh Pirates. I mean,
Or is it going to be the pitcher, Scanes?
he's number 2. Yeah, they're saying he could be one. There'd be a 1-2.
It's like my principal. He big time LSU baseball fan. We're on the bus dock Friday. They played Arkansas at 11 Friday because of the weather.
Because of the weather.
I walked
It
out
never
there. I was
rained
like,
Friday
"What's
night."
up, Coach?" He said, "Scanes threw 102 again in the first inning, like it wasn't nothing." I was like, "Excuse me."
Yes.
And he didn't start pitching until this year.
Yeah.
He was a catcher.
Yeah, and a first baseman.
Yeah, for Air Force.
Yeah,
For
Which
Air
I don't
Force.
think he's eligible for the draft this year. I think he has to wait one
He's
more.
got to come one more.
He's
I
got to
hate
play
that.
2 years now. Darn.
That
You know.
breaks
But
my heart.
hey, I'm not gonna lie. It's just he's.
If they
he's
would
gonna
let him
do a Tommy John.
I mean, Jay Johnson, if he would hit, he would hit 25 home runs this year. But he said I might want to take a chance because he's just too valuable.
And that's what I asked him. He was telling me that. I was
Why did he
like,
go to Air Force?
He wasn't
Just-
recruited.
Just one of those.
That's
Yeah.
why, at baseball, that's how it happens.
Yeah.
Wow. Like that's why you don't see a school with like 5 people drafted in the first round for baseball. You just don't do it because it's so hard to nail them down. Because
but if
baseball is it's probably the hardest sport to go pro in.
If you're throwing
Yeah,
102
besides golf.
though,
He's hit through 92.
you got to go
They
somewhere.
didn't play him at pitcher at Air
That's
Force.
true. That's true.
They thought
Sliders going at 92.
What was he throwing in high school though?
I don't know. He so I asked him. I was like, "Is he gonna be a 2-way guy?" And he said, "No." They said, "Why would you make him 2-way when you could throw 102 like this?"
Yeah.
He was like, he could probably hit 30 home runs.
I
But
mean, Ohtani
why would you
throws
do that?
100.
Per 9 innings, he's averaging 17 strikeouts.
Yeah, I believe that.
He's on pace to break Ben McDonald's record. For
He's
most
what
strikeouts in
Ben
a
Joyce
season.
thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
I think Ben Joyce is overrated. That's me personally.
Ben Joyce, where's he even at? I remember
Angels,
that name.
he might make the opening day roster.
Was he the guy from Louisville?
Tennessee, 105.
Oh, that guy. Who's the guy from Louisville? The big guy that played 2-way. Went to Tampa.
McKay.
Brendan McKay.
Brendan McKay.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's move on though from college.
Hey, you mentioned baseball.
About to go
I
down
don't
to
think
LSU baseball. Ooh,
we haven't been together since the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah,
finals.
shout out Japan.
Japan. Yeah, they did it.
What an ending.
Captain America.
Huh.
We thought.
Pulled an A's, huh? I mean, pulled an Angels.
Pulled an Angels on us.
I guess
Have they been? So you've got the Angels pitcher Shohei, great tournament. I believe he won the MVP for the World Baseball Classic. Trout led America to the championship.
To the brink.
Yes. So how are the Angels looking this year?
Well, when Trout struck out, that eliminated them from postseason.
So they're already eliminated?
They're eliminated. even though Japan won, and Ohtani got the win, they were still mathematically eliminated.
Do the Angels hate America?
Yes.
Trout might play for Japan next time.
Trout needs to get off the Angels. So does Ohtani.
We have any update in Denmark, Bill?
I think the world of baseball just needs to get off Trout's jock. He ain't all that.
Bill, how many?
Boom! 7.
He got it?
7. Open net on 4-2.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. With like 2 minutes left.
Minute and a half. We got any update in Denmark?
Oh, yeah. Funny story I was reading about.
Funny story.
Apparently in like 2002,
yeah,
there was this Danish cult leader who spent all his money and his time vacationing in the Cayman Islands and in Florida.
Yeah.
His name was Mogens Amdi Peterson, and apparently they were trying to extradite him for his for tax evasion back to Denmark.
Yeah,
but he
need a lawyer.
He needed a lawyer, and he was able to hire Robert Shapiro.
Oh, all these freaking lawyers!
One of the dream team for our very own O.J. Simpson.
Our very own
OJ.
The dream team.
Bailed him out.
Bailed him out.
Who was that dream team? It wasn't MJ Bird Magic, huh?
Oh no, Robert Shapiro, Johnny Cochran,
yeah,
F. Lee Bailey, Robert Kardashian.
Who's the Japanese guy?
He was the judge, Lance.
Oh, okay.
Judge Ito. We already covered Japan, remember?
Yeah, that's true. I just remember Japan had something with the law.
All right, so we can put a big X on Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark is done, and they have nothing on us. That ball has no hope.
No hope whatsoever.
Before we move on to our next thing, let's do an ad read. Big Reed BBQ started as a family recipe in 1986. Our mild flavor is right on time, and our spicy is just enough heat. Owner Ken Reed and Director of Marketing Andre Leonard say you can get our sauce at Doug DeMona Farm and Feed, Time to Shine Detail, the Salty Brahma, the Quitman Store, and Amazon. So, shout out Big Reed BBQ.
Shout out.
I used it. When was that chance that we had some Mama D's?
Last week.
Like Friday or something like that. Some grilled chicken. That's so good there. Throw some Big Reed BBQ on
I
it.
want that sponsorship. Shout out Mama D's.
I dipped some classic strips into it the other night.
Okay. It's the classic sauce.
Oh man, well, I ran short of classic sauce, so I pulled out the spicy.
That's a palate changer. That's a palate changer right there.
Oh yeah,
classic sauce to Big Reed.
Thousand Island to vinegar.
Spicy Big Reed too.
I love the spice.
It's so good. But yeah, go get that. You need it. It's about to be springtime. About to be time to barbecue some food. Some Vautech girls hurt.
You see her calves?
Yeah. Is that their good girl?
I couldn't tell you.
There's no way she's athletic.
They have a good girl that's like average 27 or something.
Can't be her.
Would she have Keelan Williams calves?
Bill,
what a pull!
She had some calves.
What a pull!
So do we want to do MLB right here or NBA? What y'all thinking?
We can roll into MLB since we touched on the World Baseball Classic.
Let's go for it. Chance, I don't think you were even here. We said we're gonna do Dirty 5 World Series Contenders.
Oh, yay! Why didn't y'all tell me that?
Because you weren't here.
Yeah, we just come up with this 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Or
right
an hour ago now.
Yeah, an hour ago now. But
yes.
Yeah.
I would have been here quicker if y'all would have told me that.
We hadn't talked baseball. Opening day Thursday.
Yes, it is 12:05 Central Time.
Yeah, we're it's baseball
Atlanta
time.
Braves.
Man. It's baseball time.
Max Fried versus Patrick Corbin.
We won't go too much into the
baseball
Braves.
Last year.
tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll be
Literally hit at 6.
We'll be recording an episode of Chops and Chains. Me, Chance, and Kyle will be on that. So look out for that Wednesday. Listen to that. Get you hyped for Thursday.
We're going to do some bets, some futures.
Yes, we are.
We're going to look at future bets for MLB season, like strikeout leaders and stuff like that.
Bill, you need to get your Astros crew together and
we need
talk
to
the season. You never know when Josh is available, but Derek's always down.
They have a game tomorrow.
Yeah, they're playing at Cedar Creek.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Quitman softball, 20-game win streak.
20-game win streak. Yeah.
Got a girl with 19 homers.
Freshman.
And they are they still they're number 1 in Division 4 right now?
Yeah.
Division 5.
Yeah.
Is it 5?
Okay.
5.
D4 is Jonesboro.
They're not by a lot, but
I was going to say they're probably number 1 in Division 4 too.
Yeah, probably.
As long as they're 1 or 2.
I think they beat Oak Grove, who was like number 1 or 2.
They were top 10.
Yeah,
they beat Logan Sport, who's number 1 in D4.
That's it.
And they beat Opelousas Catholic, who's like number 2 or 3 in D3 at one point.
Yeah,
which I think if their main pitcher, Callie Deal, if she stays healthy,
yeah.
It's going to be hard for anybody.
Like 1 or 2, it really don't matter as long as they're opposite of Holden, so they don't see them till the championship game.
Yeah,
you know that's the big thing.
Shout out to Quitman.
Well, if you're going to beat them anytime.
Sure.
Let's talk to Justin about that.
Well, here's the thing: if you got them early, you may get them at home. You may get them at home.
Yes, yeah. I don't think Holden's going to drop that far, though. Yeah, Holden ain't going to lose.
Be a quarterfinal
game. They weren't that high the other day.
2.
Are they 2 now? Okay. Well, they were like 7.
No, they went on a 7-game
They haven't
streak.
lost since they played Quitman.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know if they had kind of that same district,
fire.
Where they play
situation
terrible people.
Where they have awful.
Pissed them off.
Yeah, he's done pissed them and Anacoco off. He 10 ran Anacoco.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
We need our Quitman special episode for softball season.
Where's Josh at?
Get the whole team in here.
Yeah.
Quitman is 1.5 power ranking points ahead of Holden.
Where's Anacoco at now?
Anacoco is at 6, Florine's at 3.
Anacoco
Converse
I
is
was looking
4,
at
they're
the
never
other day.
good.
Oh, it was?
They were down there, yeah.
Squeak and them have played like 5 more games than Holden.
It's all them freaking tournaments.
Yeah, I think he's got another one this weekend.
But yeah, let's do MLB. What do we want to say? Any big storylines?
Defending champs Astros lead off the ESPN schedule 6 p.m. Thursday night.
Who they playing?
White Sox.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
That's an interesting opening.
Oh, is it Dylan Cease
versus Framber Valdez?
Oh, all right,
the baby. Hey, you'll get to see his new windup.
No, Framber's not. That was
that wasn't Framber. Who was it?
No,
Luis
Garcia.
Oh, Garcia. So many pitchers.
There's so many good pitchers. It's just hard to.
Jorge Soler made him quit rocking that baby. He put it to sleep for him.
He shot that baby at outer space.
Look, I realize that's what all you've got to go on for the last 2 years. So
it's your time.
Holding on to it.
Just hang on to it.
Reese Hoskins got hurt.
Yeah, tore his ACL. They confirmed that with like 5 hours after it happened.
Altuve got hurt. I don't think we've been on here since then. Broken thumb.
Broken thumb, 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah, 2 months, 3 months. Which
so we'll see him in June.
Y'all will be fine.
Yeah, we may only be ahead by like 8 games in the West.
If there was a team that it'd be okay for that to happen
the Angels have already been out of playoff contention.
The A's,
I'm sure the A's already have.
A's aren't even playing.
What
about the Rangers?
Well, the Angels are playing the A's Thursday, and if the Angels win, Oakland's eliminated.
Win or go home.
Yeah.
Is Ohtani starting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, they announced that before spring training.
Get the ticket sold.
Exactly. The Rangers.
The Rangers.
DeGrom,
man.
I forgot the Rangers got Nathan Eovaldi.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron Nola versus DeGrom opening day.
All right. Are the Rangers? Are they not eliminated yet? They got some work to do.
I think the Rangers are going to be tough this year.
They're doing some good things.
They've got a good team.
They're doing good things. They got a good farm system too.
Yeah.
I mean, they could maybe sneak into a wild card spot.
Maybe. What about the Mariners?
They went out. They spent money.
Are you scared of the Mariners?
If you say no, you're a liar.
I'm never scared of the Mariners. They're the Mariners.
I think the Mariners might take the division.
Oh, Clay.
I'm saying it.
Is that a bet?
It's going to be on there tomorrow. I don't know the odds, but I'm taking it.
Mariners are good.
Mariners are good.
It's going to be a much more competitive division than it has in years past, I think.
Oh, definitely. Here we go. We got some news in Cleveland. Tristan McKenzie will be out about 2 months with a right teres major muscle strain.
You know his problem? He's too dang skinny.
Yeah.
If he had put on about 45 pounds, get a little fat on him, you can't pull fat. That's the old saying. You can't strain
he is very
or
tall and
sprain
skinny.
fat.
Astros are minus 185 to win the AL West, and the Mariners are plus 360.
Yeah, I'll throw $1 on that.
Plus 360. I'm taking that. No Altuve.
The Angels are plus 550.
But
But according to Bill, they lost the
eliminated.
division. Like, was that 3-4 months ago? Whatever.
Trout eliminated him whenever he struck out
Yeah.
against Ohtani.
Yeah.
Barstool's got Angels at plus 800. And Rangers at plus 1,100 to win the division.
Plus 1,000 here on FanDuel. Yeah.
All right.
Rangers lineup is just weak.
What about the...
After you get past 4.
Can you get the Rangers to make the playoffs?
That's what I was looking at. Yep, to make playoffs. Here we go. Let's see. The Rangers are plus 200.
Yeah, plus 200. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Because you get, 7 teams now? Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
I mean, that's... If DeGrom can stay healthy, which is a big, big, big if, they're gonna be tough. And Corey Seager didn't have a great year last year, but he's a really good player. Marcus Semien. They brought in some bats too, I believe, for the outfield. Who's the Avisail Garcia? Didn't they bring him in?
Who's that?
The Rangers. Avisail Garcia.
No, they brought in Robbie Grossman.
I thought they brought in Garcia.
They already have a Garcia, Adolis.
Oh, okay.
Adolis Garcia.
That's it.
He's the guy that came out of nowhere about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He's like a stud somehow.
Yeah, it's fun when the Rangers are relevant, though.
Hey,
I enjoy when the Rangers are good.
You can't say they're not trying.
Yeah.
They are actually trying. They're not like
They spent $500 million on an infield.
Thank you. And then you have Eovaldi and then DeGrom.
Yeah.
I've been
and then
wanting to
Andrew
go watch,
Heaney as well.
I've been wanting to go into their new stadium, check it out.
Dude, it's awesome.
Is it? Yeah.
John
Me and Harlan
Gray.
last
John
year.
Gray, too.
John Gray's good. I mean, they're doing good things.
Jake Odorizzi.
Yes.
Martin Perez.
I love their
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Champion Will Smith. Ain't that right, Bill?
Back-to-back champion.
Oh, I didn't realize
Go Tigers.
Odorizzi went to...
That's right.
And we traded him for Colby Allard. Braves traded him. Yeah, I mean, Will Smith, wherever he goes, he wins championships. So
He's a Tiger.
No, Will Smith, not Josh.
No.
Will Smith.
He's
The
an
pitcher?
LSU pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pitched for Baton Rouge.
For the Braves. Went to LSU. No, he didn't. No way.
He was there with Kevin Gausman, I want to say.
Seriously.
Yeah. I'm when he said that sounded right in my head.
Yeah, he was an LSU pitcher. He was a reliever for
I
LSU.
never knew that. And the man won a freaking
Gulf
championship.
Coast Community College.
No, he didn't, Peyton.
Yeah.
Is there
LSU
a
had
different Will Smith?
What?
It ain't him.
He pitched for the Astros.
Yeah, that's another Will Smith.
Yeah,
Okay.
This guy
okay.
barely
A reliever for
He-
the
and-
Astros.
and he lives in Calhoun now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a different one.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I thought I was right. Yeah.
It felt right, I guess, because of the Kevin Gausman stuff.
Yeah.
So I knew Kevin Gausman pitched for the Braves
Yeah.
and LSU. So I guess I got crossed up with that. And Paul Bird pitched for the LSU.
Yeah, well, I mean, Will Smith and Will Smith. I mean, I just didn't know that was.
And then there's the Will Smith catcher for the Dodgers.
And then there's Black Will Smith.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
the more popular one.
Yeah,
The Fresh Prince.
that likes to slap. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's weird. I need to find who this guy is.
take his wife out of your name.
Yeah.
God forbid you say
We
alopecia.
got a Greg Smith in 2005, Riley Smith in
I
2016,
remember Riley.
Josh Smith. That's the only Smiths I see that got drafted. Now he might
They
not
got
have been
Andrew
drafted.
Heaney as well, man.
Yeah.
Good for the They're good for the Rangers. They attack the pitching market because they know they have a gauntlet whenever they face the Astros and the Mariners. Good for them. That makes me happy.
Brian Wilson was at LSU,
Yeah.
and The beard?
The beard.
No way.
Pre-beard, though.
No way. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Huh. Yeah, he was a freaking legend in San Francisco. Shout out Chad Jones.
Jared Mitchell.
Chad Jones.
Jared Mitchell was a stud.
Yeah.
They were all good.
So good.
I actually watched LSU baseball back then.
That 09 team was so good.
Everybody did.
Austin Nola played shortstop.
Yeah.
Then he became a catcher.
Yeah.
All right.
He was on the 09 team.
Yeah. What other LSU?
team was
Not
legend.
LSU. MLB storylines we got. So I guess AL East. Red Sox probably coming in last. Josh isn't here to defend them, but
They're plus 310 to make the playoffs.
the Red Sox are? That seems high.
That whole division's
Kind of crazy,
shoot.
though, to think. I mean,
That they're
'cause my whole life they've been good.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
And how they've fallen off.
And then the 9 decades before that, they were terrible. But yeah, Yankees are going to be good. Blue Jays are going to be good. Orioles are up and
Orioles.
coming in a way that, yeah.
Orioles are in first place right now.
They are. They
Well,
are.
I mean, alphabetically because they haven't played any actual games yet. But
They almost made the playoffs last year, and they didn't try.
I like Baltimore.
I do
really
too. I want them to be good.
And I was telling Peyton over here off mic, Jackson Holiday,
Yeah.
he's going to be their opening day shortstop next year.
Next year?
Next year.
Probably.
That people are saying they're going to speed him through the minors. He looked really, really good in spring training this year.
Did you see Andrew Jones' son?
That's what he was telling me a minute ago.
Hit-
I did not see that.
Hit off of Shohei, right?
I didn't like. It was on a backfield. It wasn't a real game though.
Yeah, but then
I
Drew,
had no idea he was even healthy. So that's good.
And then
You know, good for
Drew commented on Twitter. He was like, "Yeah, he's nasty."
Did you see the pitch that made him back out the box almost? The first one? Clay, it was a filthy either slider or changeup. I couldn't tell how much break it had.
Filthy.
And the back foot, it moved like half a foot backwards.
Yeah.
Like he
wanted to come out of that box.
Like he thought back to his younger days when people would put a bat behind you so you don't back out the box.
Yeah,
he thought back to them.
The AL East, though, argument for the best division in baseball from top to bottom. Because, I mean, the NL East is going to be crazy top-heavy, but you've got the Marlins and the Nationals that'll bring it down.
The Marlins are always better than people.
The Marlins will be
think,
solid, but, I mean, the Marlins are essentially the Rays.
Yeah.
But then the Nationals are practically the worst team in baseball, while the worst team in the AL East is the Red Sox, who are still going to be competitive. Like, it's the Red Sox. I mean,
What about Toronto?
Toronto, it feels like their year.
Every year, and it's been about 4 years in a row now.
Yeah.
And like Clay said, I think it's finally gonna be time for them. Finally
And
to have that little run. that
What
everybody
time is
expects.
it? I don't know. Maybe a divisional round win.
Yeah, just get past the NLDS.
Yeah, make the playoffs first.
Make the playoffs, get to the championship series, see what happens.
AL Central, pretty bad.
That's horrible.
Cleveland and Minnesota will be up top. Chicago will be in there somewhere.
Chicago
Royals
will be even 500 like they are for
Probably,
the past 8
yeah.
years now.
Twins hopefully take a little bit of a step up. All on the health of Correa and Buxton.
Hey, they got Pablo Lopez too, by the way.
They did for Arias. I forgot
Pablo
about that.
Lopez is filthy.
Cleveland was definitely the favorites though in that division.
Yeah.
yeah, the Central, they're just playing for the right to be the first eliminated.
They're playing for the right to play against the second best team, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to play whoever wins the AL East. That's pretty much it in the playoffs.
Pretty much, yeah. They're playing to play the Blue Jays or the Yankees.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll definitely be the worst division winner.
Yeah.
Every
I
year.
mean,
Every year.
Them and
The wild card team will be better
the
option
NL
than them.
the NL Central's right there with them though.
People are hyping up the Cardinals beyond compare.
The Cardinals
right now.
have a freaking cult following. I hate them.
It's so weird. Like MLB.com had their lineup rankings the other day. They had the Cardinals at like 3.
No.
They had, I think it's Astros,
Well, they did-
Padres, Cardinals.
They brought back
I laughed.
the two like freaking MVP winners last year.
I don't give a crap. Everybody else is unproven dudes. Lars Nootbaar. He was so bad he had to lie and say he was Japanese so he can make the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
And then you got Tommy Edman playing position number 7 right now.
Carlson.
Jordan Walker's going to play left field. Never played left field before last.
Yeah, he's a third baseman.
Last spring, probably. Like, come on,
no
man.
more. They get Wilson Contreras though.
They have Wilson Contreras. That was a good signing.
I mean, they have a good lineup. It's deep 1 through 9.
Who's going to pitch?
Adam Wainwright.
Jack Flaherty and Adam Wainwright.
Wainwright's already on
Get
the
out
IL.
of here with that. Yeah, he got hurt at the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. But both the Centrals are just weak.
Now, with that being said, I don't want to play the Cardinals in the NLDS.
No, I never do.
At all.
Never do.
I mean, bad things happen when that happens.
Finishing out the AL, though, AL West, as we already mentioned, the defending champion Astros, right?
Yeah.
How you feeling about the year? You think they're going to repeat?
I feel pretty good. At first, I was worried. Well,
no Verlander.
You know, when Verlander didn't come back, but then when you just look at the depth of pitchers.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know that it's when you look. Yeah, he was the Cy Young winner, and he had. What do you have? 18 wins or something.
Yeah, like a 1.8 ERA or something.
Crap, he's a Met.
But
I'm not scared of him.
If we took away those 18 wins, they still win the division. Really, you take away his wins, you still win the division.
Yeah.
So
you don't need them.
I mean,
and y'all always find random pitchers that come up and succeed.
Well, I mean,
Christian Javier, where did he come from?
No idea.
He was never a top prospect. Any of y'all's guys, Framber Valdez, Luis Garcia,
the new guy, Hunter. I mean,
yeah. Crap. What's his name? Hunter Woods.
Hang on, I'm pulling him up.
Some random dude, Clay. Like he's gonna be a rookie. People love. Say he's a stud. Never heard of him.
Hunter Brown.
There you go. Woods, Brown, same thing.
Hunter Brown. He's 6'2", 212, 24 years old.
Still got McCullers.
Yeah, you got Lance McCullers. Like
Jose
Brian Abreu.
Yeah, the bullpen's still great.
It's so evident how good of a farm system y'all have,
and you're adding
how good the
MVP
development.
You're adding an MVP in Jose
Abreu.
Yeah, won the MVP during the COVID year.
Like it's crazy how good of a developmental system that they have.
Yeah,
Kyle Tucker seems like he's waiting to break out.
Man, I would love.
He ain't gonna break out with Jordan on the team.
If we were
like Jordan more than him,
yeah.
If I lived in Central or South Texas, man, to go to some of those Corpus Christi games to see those guys,
yeah,
holy cow!
You know they're gonna be studs.
You know it.
Like the Braves, Gwinnett team, their AAA team sucks.
Yeah,
like generally, but this year, our rotation in AAA is gonna be better than the Nationals opening day.
Our rotation's gonna have it's gonna have a guy that had a no hitter through 5 in the World Series,
and a guy that finished like 3rd in Cy Young as a rookie.
Ian Anderson, AAA.
Michael Soroka, who had Cy Young votes his rookie or sophomore year, whichever one. He's gonna be in there too. Whoever does not win the roster job from Dylan Dodd or Jaron Schuster is going to be there. Bryce Elder, who shut out everybody, his final 4 starts in the pros last year, is going to be there. That's stacked by our position players. Oh my God, we're horrible everywhere.
Yeah, but we don't need them.
We are so
got everybody
thin.
locked up.
We're so thin in our farm right now. But I think we're ranked 30th out of 30.
Yeah, I'm just
no way the Devils just covered.
Chance, this puck just went in the net with less than a second left on an empty net. 4-1 empty net. The Devils went empty net for no reason. Islanders just empty netted it with less than a second.
You're lying.
I swear to you. That dude got that puck with 2 seconds at mid ice and hit it harder than I've ever seen a puck hit in my life. Look at this.
We got the over 5.5.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this hit.
Y'all keep talking.
Look at that hit. NL West, Dodgers are like more mediocre than I've ever seen in my life. It's concerning how
0.6 seconds left.
0.6. It's insane. I've never seen a Dodgers team that doesn't scare me, and I'm not scared of the Dodgers.
But by God,
the Dodgers are going to win it all.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, I was going to say, Dave Roberts.
With the division.
This just in from Dave Roberts. We're winning it all this year.
That's what I saw someone say was like.
Yeah, this just we needed a new challenge, so we gutted the roster.
Yeah. The Dodgers have a team that actually feels vulnerable for like the first time in like 6 years. Now they're going to win a legitimate World Series.
Yeah, they're
a non-COVID World Series.
How good of a manager Dave Roberts actually
and then
is.
after they win this World Series, they're going to pay Shohei $700 million. Like that's what's going to happen. He's going to be a Dodger, so you don't have to deal with him long.
As long as he's not a Met.
I believe I predicted 6 years. No, 12 years, $600 million. That was the number I came up with. We'll see. That might get higher.
I think he's going to go to the Giants.
You think?
Big Asian community there.
Yeah, it is. I know. Warriors had Asian jerseys.
That's always a thing that people talk about.
Yeah.
These guys that get posted over there.
Yeah,
they're like
or Seattle.
Look at New York or somewhere in the Bay Area or Los
and San
Angeles.
Francisco wants to pay.
Or
they
like
They tried for Judge.
They had Kikuchi
he looks Asian
there in Seattle.
Well, Judge and Correa both.
Yeah,
they were throwing money at.
Oh yeah, literally
so
signed
they
Correa.
Still have that money.
Oh yeah, they still got it.
They literally signed Correa.
I would love for Ohtani to go to the Giants. That would be the biggest win-win situation for us.
Yeah,
both of us.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
Go to the Giants. Go
Bill ain't scared of them.
Yeah, I mean
it's the Angels. The Padres though, bringing in a stacked lineup, adding Xander Bogaerts from the Red Sox, veteran who he just wins. Ever since he's been in the MLB, he wins. Juan Soto's back for a full year. Didn't have a great year last year. I'm sure he'll come back better than ever.
Best pure hitter in baseball.
What about Royd Boy? Is he back?
Royd Boy.
Who's that?
Tatis.
Royd Boy.
He
didn't play at all during spring training.
He's out in April, right?
Is that
he's still got some out.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll be out for April, but
I don't know. I don't respect him.
Come Memorial Day, he'll be ready. And then obviously Manny Machado just signed a big deal as well, right?
I love Manny Machado.
Manny Machado's a great player.
I love him.
I don't hate this Padres team. If Juan Soto wasn't on the team, I'd root for him.
If Juan Soto and Tatis were not on the team,
I don't mind Tatis.
I freaking hate Tatis.
The only reason you hate Tatis is because people say Acuna's worse than him.
Yeah, they would say you got Soto, Tatis, Acuna. Which one are you going to pick to lead your franchise forever? I'm okay with people saying Soto. Soto's a phenomenal pure baseball hitter.
Yeah.
Does he move the needle? No. Freaking Tatis, he has done nothing to prove that he can do this for 100.
He hits a lot of homers and he's really fast.
And he gets hurt.
He just can't. He can't play defense like Ronnie.
He's one of the worst defensive shortstops
Ronnie's
in the league. Now they're gonna move him to the outfield.
Yeah, and he's gonna be really good at that, I think.
Well, I mean, it's not hard to play left field. Juan Soto plays it.
Yeah, Juan plays right there.
He's gonna play DH in about 2 years.
Yeah, and about this year probably. Yeah. Padres are gonna be great though. Diamondbacks are sneaky good.
I refuse to believe in the Padres, so they prove me wrong.
I mean, they literally made the NLCS this year.
I refuse to believe.
That's an accomplishment. They beat the Dodgers in the playoffs. Like that's an accomplishment.
That was a depleted Dodgers team.
How?
They had no starting rotation.
So?
They didn't have Dustin May or Walker Buehler, which they're not going to have again this year.
Yeah, that's their fault.
So
there she is.
Did Tatis play any last year?
He played
Botox from that settlement.
No, I don't think he did.
I mean, they don't show any stats for him for 2022.
No, he broke his wrist.
He had the motorcycle wreck last year.
Okay.
I couldn't think if he played a week or two or not.
So he played in 19. He only played 84 games. Then he only played 59 in 2020, and then 130 games in 21.
Sounds
130 games. What was his batting average? 260.
130 games. 282.
282. How many homers? About 35, 40?
42.
42.
Ooh.
How many Ks?
In 130 games, he had 42 homers?
How many strikeouts?
Yeah.
We can't be doing strikeouts. Ronnie strikes out, too.
I just want to
know. 153.
There you go.
That's once a game. Yeah.
That's not good no matter how
He's
many
a great
home runs
player.
you hit.
He's a great player still.
That's almost 30% K rate.
It is. It's 33. He had 478 at bats, 153 strikeouts.
Yeah.
A third, yeah.
But he can.
30%.
The thing is, he can do that because Xander isn't going to be like that. Xander's going to get on base. Juan's going to get on base. Machado's going to get on base.
Where do you bat him in the lineup?
4.
You think?
Yeah.
Lead off Xander.
Xander, Soto, Machado, Tatis.
He had 97 RBIs in 130 games.
He's going to hit the ball well. He's going to hit for power. He's fast.
He's just not good all around.
No, he's not.
He's not a 5-tool.
He's like your modern day superstar.
Yeah.
Where he hits for power. He's all about the launch angle. He's that kind of player. While Soto's your old school type player. Machado's just good at baseball. I mean, Acuna's essentially more of a Tatis than a Soto.
Yeah, because he has more tools.
No, but and more on the offensive side. He's more of a Tatis than a Soto.
That. Oh, absolutely. He's never going to hit for average.
But he's average playing 91 games a season.
Yeah.
Which we can't complain about that because we got Acuna with issues
They have the team now to where they can rest him a couple games.
They're so freaking loaded, man.
I mean, they're deep.
It's ridiculous.
Cronenworth as well.
Cronenworth is
great player.
Top 5 on any lineup.
He's a great player.
Yeah. And they got that Hung Sung Kim guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The reason that
some young guy, what?
Coming young some guy?
He's he's the guy that they didn't almost sign Xander because of him.
Trent Grisham, they're good, and they have pitchers. They have freaking Josh Hader in the bullpen now, and
Yu Darvish,
Joe Musgroves. I'm not scared of them. Braves in 6.
Blake Snell.
Yeah, old Blake.
Austin Nola catching.
Definitely not scared of him.
Who's playing first?
They ain't got Hosmer. Cronenworth's playing.
Is Cronenworth playing first?
They don't have a first baseman.
They literally don't have a first baseman on the roster.
Cronenworth's gonna play first.
They have 4 shortstops, a second baseman, and a third.
Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, Nelson Cruz will be playing.
Oh God, they've got Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz is gonna be batting 6.
And I feel like they're kind of opening it up so where Soto can move to first base.
They got Matt Carpenter too.
So, yeah,
I was going to say, what about Matt Carpenter first?
Had a hot streak with the Yankees last year.
Yeah, it was a flash in the pan type.
And he's
deal
6'4".
Yeah,
he's got the links.
They've got guys, man. They're gonna be good.
I ain't scared of.
They're gonna be good. And that's a team where if they win, oh well. Like I'm not gonna get mad.
So if they win, they're supposed to win.
Who pops for steroids first?
Tatis
not
again.
Manny. Not Soto values the game too much. Probably the Kim kid, Hung Sung Kim. He was
Xander's
trying
coming
to
in.
impress
He's feeling pressure.
He's trying to impress the vets.
Disrespectful. That would be such disrespect to his culture. He'll have to shave his head.
Yeah.
The Rockies, though, not going to be anything.
They're
probably
horrible.
worse in the division.
They don't want to freaking win.
The Giants aren't going to be really good either this year. Diamondbacks, they were going to be a sneaky good team. Diamondbacks could be this year's Mariners.
Yeah.
Where they take that big leap and have a competitive playoff series.
It's going to take the prospects actually panning out, though.
But they've got a solid team regardless. Mm-hmm. They do. Cattell Marte, guys like that.
Pitchers in baseball was Zach
Gallen, yeah. NL Central, we've already talked about them some.
Plus 430 to make the playoffs.
Diamondbacks plus 430.
That's low, man. Uh-huh.
I mean, in the NL, you're looking at Dodgers, Padres, Braves, Mets.
You're guaranteed 2 from the East and 2 from the West, and 1 from the Central. That's 5. So you're looking for that last spot.
Well, Dodgers, Mets, Padres, Braves, Cardinals. Phillies, you would think are going to make it.
You got Phillies.
Phillies could take a drop though. No
so.
Hoskins. Harper's out till like July.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still loaded, but Trey Turner's there now. But I mean, even with that Phillies team, there's a 7th that's up for grabs. Who's taking it? Brewers aren't really good.
There are 7 teams, aren't there?
There's 7.
Crap, I forgot about that.
So
yeah, they'll make it then. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're going to be competing with the Brewers, the Marlins, Cubs.
Cubs aren't going to be good.
Pirates and Reds are going to be awful. Rockies and Giants are going to be bad. Nationals are going to be terrible. I mean, they're going to be in that group of like 3 or 4 teams to make it.
It's very likely going to be 3-3-1 again.
Yeah. That's a very interesting bet. I'm looking at that. I'll have that out tomorrow.
I put it in my little card here.
All right. I like that. Then NL East chance, we can talk about it not as much. I mean, we'll get into that a lot tomorrow. But obviously Braves are back, healthy.
Matt Olson's going to hit 73 home runs.
That's about it, yeah. 73.
That's a bold prediction.
He's hit 8 and like 40. He's hit
73.
40. He's going to tie Barry. He's hit 8 and 42 at bats in spring training.
Yeah.
And if you know anything about spring training baseball, it's really hard to hit home runs in spring training.
No one else has hit like 6, I think, and he's hit 8.
All of the outfields are open, so there's nonstop wind because they ain't got stands back there.
And it's Florida. I mean, it's always a little windy.
Ball don't fly there normally. He's hit 8. Hit one today, as a matter of fact.
Eddie Rosario's back.
Eddie Rosario's hit home runs in back-to-back days. His eye surgery paid off.
Acuna's getting into rhythm.
Acuna hit one that sounded like a freaking rocket launcher.
It literally sounded like a gunshot. Ozzy will be healthy. Austin Riley's there. Money Mike. Spencer Strider.
Pounds of pure muscle.
We got two rookie left-hand pitchers that throw the ball hard that are both going to be all opening day roster.
One came out of nowhere. One's our top prospect, which ain't saying a whole lot.
Yeah, top prospect that's not top 100.
Number 30 farm system.
Orlando Arcia at shortstop.
Yeah, we had the shortstop battle that happened. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah. Mets, though, lost Edwin Diaz. Huge news with that. He without him, they might lose 15 games last year, more than if they didn't have him.
If they had David Robertson closing for him like he's about to,
Like he was literally every time we played them, he got in the game, you felt like it was over.
He averaged 2 strikeouts a game.
Yeah, he
pitched
felt
1 inning.
Honestly something like you haven't seen since like a Mariano type of year.
He had one of the best years a closer's ever had last year.
32 saves.
Yeah.
He only had 32.
They blew out a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. But it feels like he had more than that. He was like a legit.
I know he had 0
MVP vote type guy.
He had 0 in the end of September series against the Braves in Atlanta because the Braves won all 3 of those games to win the division. So he had 0 that weekend.
The Mets are still going to be good. Scherzer and Verlander being healthy is going to be the number one factor for them.
I will say I do respect them more now.
You respect them more?
I respect them now.
I think they're going to have a bust of a year.
I mean, I don't think they're going to beat us, but
we're going to have a series with them where I'm going to freak out on the podcast.
Oh, that's absolutely going to happen. You cannot tell me their lineup is good enough to win a World Series. I refuse to believe.
Yeah, maybe not.
Refuse.
But we're definitely going to go to New York one week, and it's going to be
early.
Scherzer, Verlander.
It's going to be May.
Scherzer, Verlander, and Carrasco, and it's gonna be Scherzer, Verlander, and Senga.
Yeah,
we're gonna get
ghost pitch.
Yeah, we're gonna get swept, and I'm gonna freak out. So look out for that.
Let me find. Oh, dude, we go to New York at the end of April. Yeah,
that's it.
We're gonna say the season's over.
NFL draft time.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Right around CJ's dedication.
I want him to be able to focus.
We're not going to be able to say that he has an Uncle Clay because Uncle Clay ain't talking to Daddy no more.
CJ will understand by then. Phillies, though, lost Reese Hoskins, which 2 of the biggest injuries of the postseason have happened in our division.
Well,
Crazy
our closer's hurt. He's got inflammation in his pitching shoulder. That's never good.
And so is Wright.
Like, after the 7-day no-throwing stint, he could go back on the IL for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So that's big news.
We've still got the best bullpen in baseball by a wide margin.
Yeah.
I mean, second's probably the Astros because their bullpen's insane. Phillies are going to be good. We've got to play freaking Trey Turner. Not ready for that again.
I can't stand him.
Marlins, Jazz Chisholm in center field. That experiment's about to happen.
That's not going to go well, by the way.
Probably not. He'll make some flashy plays, though. That'll be fun. So, I wonder if Alcantara gets traded this year.
No.
To the Yankees.
If he gets traded, the Players Union's going to freak all the way out. Because he's probably due a payday in about a year or 2.
Yeah.
And it would be probably the biggest one in recent memory for pitchers.
Probably. And then the Nationals are going to suck, so that's pretty much it for the MLB.
Hey, I saw something today that that Ken Griffey Jr. is the 5th highest paid
Reds.
player on the Reds roster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of the Nationals, Josiah Gray will shut down the Braves every time he pitches against
Probably.
them.
Yeah.
That's what happens with him.
Nationals are plus 3,000 to make the playoffs.
Nope.
If they make the playoffs, Peyton, something bad happened. That means either Truist Park got bombed.
The Braves had like a cheating scandal.
9/11 Part 2 happened in the Bronx or in Queens. And then the Philadelphia Freedom Bell got taken or something.
Yeah.
And they shut down the city for a couple months.
They're sitting at tied for last place with the A's.
That's it. That's it.
A's are the worst team in baseball.
I think the Nationals are worse.
A's got the A's opening day starter was a guy we dumped so we can get Sean Murphy from them.
Yeah, he was probably like our 10th best pitcher in our organization
He's
last
their
year.
opening day starter.
And he had
They don't want to win.
He had the highest ERA in spring training of any pitcher.
He gave up the most hits in spring
I
training.
feel like they haven't been wanting to
He
win.
gave up
for
36
years.
hits. He probably pitched 8 innings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't. Yeah.
I say we hold off on NBA talk till Thursday because we want to do a podcast then. So then
Man, I'm
Thursday will
sweating,
be about 10 days away.
If I do NBA, then I won't come.
Huh?
I say yeah, nothing.
Okay. Chance will be here Thursday for NBA talk. Let's do our World Series predictions though. 35. Do anybody have theirs listed out? I do not.
Mine is
I got
listed
mine.
out.
Peyton, you started off. Big baseball guy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sammy Sosa.
Speaking of Sammy Sosa,
Hey.
he's back in good graces with the MLB video games. He's on the new MLB game.
Heck, yeah. Well deserved.
Yeah, they got the little animation and everything for the home run. It's freaking beautiful.
Love that.
The two hop.
The two hop,
Oh,
man.
Probably my favorite celebration still.
The foot in, the foot out, hits the home run, then the two
Boom.
hops it out.
Boom.
Yeah, no doubt. Legendary.
He was the first guy to pimp a home run.
Yeah, yeah.
He started the trend. He don't get the credit for it because he's
everybody.
he's a steroid freak. You know?
Yeah. Heaven forbid.
Allegedly.
Oh, he's on Bill's list, allegedly.
Hey, but he carried that little flag.
He's
out
in the
there, man.
report.
He's in the report.
In the report.
Checks out.
Number 5, the Dodgers.
Gotta have him in there.
Gotta have him in there. Number 4, which Chance is not a fan of, but Clay is a fan of, the Padres.
Yep.
I think the Padres made a good move last year in the playoffs.
I mean, they made the NLCS.
Yeah, like
Braves were ecstatic for that 3 years ago.
I think they're trending in the right direction.
They are. They are. They're a young
You
team.
can't compare the Padres now to what the Braves were 3 years ago.
Why?
Not even the same.
Oh, because they
universe.
bought their way.
They have proven superstars. The Braves had unknown guys.
Yeah, but
Completely different situation.
they also just added another guy that's a winner.
like if you tell me
And they
you
did
tell
that.
me
They
in
did that
November-
last year without 2 of their best 4 players this year.
if you tell me in November the Padres won the World Series, I would not be surprised.
No,
You told me 3 years ago Braves won the World Series, I'd be shocked.
the COVID year.
Was that the COVID
Yeah,
year?
when we made the NLCS, we
All right,
were
never
supposed
mind.
to be good.
The year before the COVID year.
Yeah, when we made it to the NLDS like the Padres had been doing.
Yeah.
That
I'd have been
2020 NLCS year was. I mean, we were happy for that, and we thought we were going to win the World Series
Yeah, we should have.
because we should have beat the Dodgers, and they won it all. I mean,
Yeah.
Padres good pick though at 4.
Plus 1,000, by the way.
Oh,
Hey, yeah.
wow.
Number 3, Yankees.
Yeah.
They just keep knocking on the door, and I feel like eventually it's
Can they beat the Astros?
it's
though?
going to open.
Can the Yankees beat the Astros?
Astros own the Yankees.
They do.
I'd have to agree.
they do. But hey, you never know. An
Might be
injury
some
here, injury
injuries.
there. Yes, is that? Yeah, I mean, you can never tell. Number 2, the Astros,
There you go.
and number 1, Chicago. Oh, sorry, no. My Cubs. Number 1, the Braves.
There we go,
Freaking
baby.
right.
Yeah.
Ride with them.
Yeah,
Pander,
I think-
baby. Pander to
Hey.
me and Clay.
Hey, yeah, I'll root for them. I'll pull for them.
Got a great team, man. They're fun.
I'll pull.
They're
for 'em.
fun. Fun baseball
You
team.
need to try and watch baseball some this year.
I'll try.
And watch some of the Braves games.
I'll
I'm
try.
telling you, it's a different animal.
I'll try.
Well, that end of April series is probably Mets Braves on like ESPN. Like
And I
it'll
guarantee we're going to lose a series.
probably a free
never win
Verlander battle or something. It's gonna be a fun one.
I'll try.
Well,
Ooh, I don't know about April though. That's my LSU Tiger baseball. give me to after Omaha, and then I might be all in.
When is that? July?
June.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
yeah,
July. We'll be getting close to All-Star
That's
break.
when it gets serious anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Braves weren't over 500 till August a couple years ago.
Well,
Won
they
the
were
World Series.
done last year.
We were.
According to
We were.
what? I mean,
Mid-August.
So I will. I'm gonna try my best. Y'all let me know when a good game's on, and I will turn it on.
All right. That podcast was legendary. I've listened. I just was.
It just sucks we didn't have it on video too.
Yeah.
That'd have been a perfect one to video.
I was so pissed
If we'd have had
off
the Trey
at you
Lance
that
on
day.
video, man.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
The banging of the hand.
We got it on audio though. That's all that
That's
matters. Forever.
I'll go ahead and go. Number 5, got the Dodgers. I mean, they're the Dodgers. I don't care who's on their roster. They're always going to scare me.
And they'll probably make a move during the middle of the season that'll be like, that'll.
But I'm not going to lie. It feels like they're punting this year. It really does.
Okay.
Because they have so many. Like
Shohei.
Walker Buehler ain't going to play this year. He's their best pitcher. Dustin May ain't going to pitch for a little while probably. And Shohei being a free agent, man, I'm telling
They're
you.
gonna get Shohei.
Feels
Well, they also
like
lost
it.
Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux got hurt. Who's going to be their shortstop?
Clayton Kershaw won't last a whole year.
Yeah, Clayton Kershaw going to IL for a month or two at one point. It feels like they're punting, just being like, okay, next year we're going to spend the money the Dodger way. We're going to play Dodger baseball, play Dodger free agency, and buy our players.
Interesting.
Number 4, the Yankees. They're due, man.
Keep knocking on the door. Oh, yeah.
They're freaking due. I know the Astros own them, but they're due.
They're due.
They ain't won in 15 years,
They're
14
due.
years.
They're due. 3, the Blue Jays.
Ooh.
I like the Blue Jays. They're flashy. They remind me a lot of the Braves. I don't like their pitching. If they don't win, it's going to be because they're pitching, in my opinion. They're relying on guys like Kevin Gausman, Alek Manoah, who ain't really that proven. Jose Barrios had a good year. You know, that's going to be their downfall, I think. 2, Astros. I mean, it's probably the best baseball team in the past 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Or 7, 8, whenever the
They're
cheat
just
scandal
deep.
started.
Last decade.
they're the most consistent, you know. I mean, how many straight ALCS appearances?
5.
5? Like, you don't hear that.
This will be
you
6 coming up.
6.
Already confirmed.
Like, you don't hear that in the NL. You know, that's not a thing. And then number 1, of course, the Braves. And I mean, we upgraded and we won 101 games last year. So gonna have a full season of Acuna, full season of Albies, full season of Strider being a starter, full season of Michael Harris. Gonna have an actual good defensive catcher for the first time, and since probably Javi Lopez.
All-star Travis d'Arnaud off the bench.
All-star Travis d'Arnaud catching 1 day a week, playing DH a couple times. Marcelo Zuna looking like he's had a resurgence.
Celebrate.
And he has stopped hitting his wife, so he's hitting baseballs again.
I was going to say they're going to let him. They're going to throw stuff at him in the outfield.
No more drunk driving.
He's batting cleanup Thursday.
No,
Probably.
he's not. No, he's not.
Watch.
It's not.
Watch.
No, he's not.
He's hitting the cover off the ball. They punished him this spring training, Bill. They made him go to all the road games. He had to ride the bus everywhere. Yeah, because you don't fly in spring training.
He went and played with the B squad every time while the main squad stayed at home.
He was the only named guy for the first month of spring training traveling. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned
winning
101 games last year. I was actually looking at the some of the win total stuff. How many teams win 100-plus games this year? Who y'all think will do it?
Braves won't. Astros will.
What the Braves win last year?
101.
We can do it again.
Mets won
We're going to be better
101.
this year.
Yeah.
There were 5 teams with.
I don't think the
over
Mets
100.
will.
There was 5 teams.
Padres,
Astros.
Braves, Astros.
Probably Yankees.
Yankees.
That AL East though.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Padres, Braves, Mariners. I mean, not Mariners. Astros feel good.
See the
Astros
Braves
is plus 120.
Mets.
Braves are plus 115. Yankees are plus 230.
See, the thing with the Braves last year, they absolutely dominated the Nationals and Marlins. And every year I say this, it feels like the Marlins are better and it would be closer to contending. And that you lose a few wins right there, in my opinion. And
that's an interesting bet, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Mets, Phillies, that's going to be tough to beat
Padres
them
are
every
plus
time.
200.
feels like a good bet.
That feels like the safest one.
Because they're playing the Rockies,
The
the Giants, the Diamondbacks, who aren't there fully yet. The Dodgers are vulnerable, and they're really good.
The Dodgers are the best at.
You don't play your division teams near
the
as
Dodgers
many
are the
times
best bet on that.
Plus
Holy
105.
crap!
Because I'm telling you, the Dodgers. That's just
That's
who they
true.
are.
That's true. I'll go with mine. I've got Dodgers at 5. Like we said, it's the Dodgers. You got to include them. Do I think that this is do I think they're going to win it all? No, but they're going to make a move at the deadline. They'll trade for somebody.
If they come in as the wild card team, the Braves are the number 1 seed. I don't want to play them.
Oh, I'll freak out.
Don't want to play them.
No.
I'd be cheering for us to lose down the stretch to be the 2 seed.
4, I'm going to go a little bit of a wild card. I'm going Mariners. I said they should win I said I think they win the division, so it feels wrong not to include them. Astros at 3, Padres at 2, Braves at 1. I think the Padres are really good.
Oh, Bill.
Astros are still the best in the AL, so
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I mean, you're losing a little bit of pitching.
The Mariners had a lot go right last year. They had some dude. Ty France hit like 330. I never heard of Ty France.
They're all young and they're all coming back.
It's just
J-Rod's going to take a step. They got better.
J-Rod's a stud, man.
They got better. And the AL's open.
Oh, they got Teoscar Hernandez too.
They got better.
He's good, man.
And they're all going to be just together for another year.
Oh, the Masters is next week.
Yeah. Easter
weekend.
We'll have the theme music back next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will have that.
Yes.
All right. I'll finish up here
with a real list.
There's only one AL team on there, but okay. Anyway, so
none of us have the Mets.
Number five, Padres.
Okay.
All the reasons we talked about a while ago. They got a good lineup, man. I mean, they're
you like
steroids?
steroids?
They're gonna be tough. I like steroids. I'm into steroids. I shot up Friday. Number 4,
steroids and motorcycles.
Number 4, the Mets. I actually have the Mets at number 4. Yeah,
I don't think
Verlander.
I think Verlander. Hey, I bought the T-shirt. I
honestly, if
got to get some wear out of it.
If Diaz is healthy, they're on my list. I think that's just that big of a loss.
But he's not.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why they're not on my list.
Okay. And I kept scratching out and adding and scratching out the Dodgers, but the big thing for me, Chance, you mentioned Dustin May. I don't think he's concentrating on baseball right now. I mean, there's too much going on with the Final Four. So,
Dusty May, yeah. Carrot Top.
I don't see it.
They also don't have Cody Bellinger.
Oh, you can root for the Dodgers.
What 2 teams
does he kill?
The Braves and the Astros.
I could almost root for him.
So you hate the Cubs now, right?
I've always hated the Cubs.
There you go.
I hate the Cubs too.
You know,
I like the run they had. That was cool. It's from a sports fandom, you know.
I don't mind the Cubs.
They had the World Series. I hate them now.
Real good feeling.
My number 3 team.
They said the Phillies.
The Phillies.
Ooh, okay.
Phillies.
I don't mind it.
I gotta tell you, I was not I've never been a Bryce Harper
So no
fan.
Dodgers, right?
No Dodgers.
Don't finish that sentence, Bill. Don't finish it.
I kind of fell in love with the Phillies this year. This past playing them in the World Series, that team, and then some of these guys that played,
team felt special.
And then some of these guys that played in the WBC,
Schwarber, Mr. America, yeah.
Was the catcher
Trey Turner,
Real Muto,
Trey Turner.
Man,
as people
would have been Bryce Harper.
As Philly fans were saying, the Phillies are America's offense.
That is true.
They were. I mean,
I kind of like those dudes. You know, now had they won the World Series last year,
if they all weren't Phillies,
probably.
If they all weren't Phillies, Nationals, Mets, or Marlins or Dodgers their whole careers, then I'd probably like them too. But
that's the thing. They came up with teams I hate.
Yeah, now they're all on a team that I hate.
So, and my number 2 is the Braves.
Okay.
Hey, I mean, I'm a fan. Always been a fan. And then number 1, I mean,
who.
You know, I don't think anybody's going to field a team.
Angels.
Yeah, they can match up with the Oakland A's.
Yeah, no one can field a team like that.
The Nationals are trying.
Yeah, not even the Mississippi Braves.
No one can field a team like that. Corpus Christi versus the A's.
As a matter of fact, a lot of those guys came from the Mississippi Braves.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Corpus Christi Hooks are going to win the AL West this year.
So they're going to beat the Astros, huh?
So
Or they win second.
Almost.
So yeah, I mean, I think the Astros good. They've got the best pitching staff.
Yeah.
Pitching staff. I don't think the Altuve thing's going to be that.
I'm a bad person for laughing.
You know, I don't think it's going to. I mean, it's bad, but it's not going to be crippling. You know, it's not a game changer.
Yeah, hey, he'll be back.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be back in June.
What's fun about this is like we all have our teams at the top, but it legitimately like makes sense.
The Braves are projected to win the most games.
Yeah,
according to like Fangraphs.
We're plus 800. We have the fourth best odds to win it all, which is weird.
It's not really even us being homers.
The Dodgers are still second.
I mean, it's really just us being realistic, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a good time to be Braves and Astros fans.
It is.
There's a good chance that we get a rematch in the World Series. And that'll be some good podcast content.
The over and under for the Braves is 95.5.
Ooh, give me the over. Give me the over. 95.5.
What's over and under for Astros?
117.
161.
95.5.
Oh. Over.
Wow, of course.
They just don't believe in people winning
People love
100.
Ohtani, man. They're counting some of those games against the Angels for Ohtani.
I just did a over and over with both of them.
Hey, if Ohtani has another good, complete year, I'll believe in him. So that's on the table this year.
What do we play of the division teams? What, 18, 19 times?
It's less now because we're playing everybody now.
Okay.
So it's less. I think it's 14 or 13.
Well, they can't throw in 13 times.
That's true.
So
you'll only meet them like 4 probably.
Yeah.
That's like the Braves will only meet Verlander and Scherzer. Probably they'll end up making their rotations to where they have to face us or something. Yeah, it's a good list from everybody though. There's definitely a group up top that feels like they're standing out from the others. And we're all pretty consistent. Bill's a little bit different.
13 times, so 4 series.
Bill's Mr. NL East over here though with the Phillies, Mets, and Braves. Yeah. No Dodgers.
Oh, yeah.
No Dodgers.
Yeah, Dodgers. No, they're I think like I said, the Dodgers are punting this year.
And let them.
It truly
please.
feels that way.
Please.
I mean, I'll take it. That's fine with me. But
until they trade
it scares me for next year.
Until they trade for Alcantara at the deadline, or something like that, or they might trade for Shohei.
Could you imagine what you have to give up for that man?
For half a year.
Oh.
Wherever you sign, wherever you trade, you're signing them for.
Nobody's gonna
give up that much. Yeah.
I mean, the Angels ain't gonna take nothing but the best for him.
Yeah.
Nor should they. I think.
All right. Well, anything else for this one? Like I said, we'll get into NBA sometime soon. Probably Thursday. 10 games left. Pels are in the play-in right now.
Yeah.
Pels Warriors tomorrow night. Tuesday, TNT. Look out for that.
So we're going to live stream the Astros game Thursday. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. You do that. Set up a Facebook Live in your home.
Sandy's not a free agent until 2028.
What?
Sandy's not a free agent until 2028.
Did he just sign or something?
Yeah, he's on a
how much money?
5-year deal, $56 million.
Overall?
It was an arbitration extension. Mm-hmm.
Holy crap!
Highest paid he'll be paid is 2027 from a club option for $21 million.
That's nothing.
Wow. Best pitcher in.
Well, it makes sense why the Marlins don't want to trade him.
Yeah. That's the most team-friendly deal I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, that's it for this one. Let's get out of here before we hit the 2-hour mark. Go Braves, baby. Chop on.
He's going to make $1 million for the first time this year.
Oh, wow.
Go Pels.
Last year, $630,000. One Cy Young.
Go Tigers.
Go LSU.
Go Owls.
Sports.
Go Owls.
Go Owls. Go CUSA.
Hey,
CUSA.
Burns winner. David Toms.
What did they play this weekend?
Match play.
You missed that.
I saw
you were late to the podcast.
Good, and I was like, okay, you can't do that on the tour.
Yeah, we talked about this already.
Yeah, you're late.
Play. It's awesome.
How much money did they win?
Shout out to all our random downloaders. Shout out to all our random downloaders that are like taking over our system.
Had a huge flurry this week.
We had 700 downloads over the past 7 days.
Keep downloading.
Don't know what happened.
Keep going.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
And I told my kids at school to just download. I don't care if they listen.
I think they did.
They don't listen to me.
I think they did. Something's happened.
Maybe they listen.
You should make them pull out their Chromebooks, log in.
Ooh.
Is that blocked?
Feel like I'd get in trouble there for that.
Is that blocked?
Oh, I'm sure.
On Chromebooks.
They can find their way around it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we had a kid last year look up white big booty twerking.
Yep, straight up.
I can't even begin to tell you.
Bill's got some stories.
Oh, I'll tell you some stuff off mic that I've heard that's been looked up.
It's alarming to me.
All right, that's it. Go Warriors, baby. Go Braves. Chop on.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me.